Welcome, everyone. And today we are going to have a super serious stream. Okay, so it's going to be super serious, not like the other ones. And we're going to try to get some news in. And yes, my hair is a mess. And I broke out in hives. If you can see them, I have hives all over. I don't know why. So let's get started, and maybe Damon will come in later, and maybe Stephen will come in later. So the first thing I want to talk about today is, so supposedly, if anybody saw they're not here yet. Nobody's here yet. So maybe later they'll come. So supposedly, okay, sorry. All right, so my mom was going to come on the stream and we're going to have a fun time or whatever, but apparently I did not get adult chicken pox. I just have hives. I think it's the hamster. I'm allergic to the hamster, I think. That's what we think. Anyways, so my mom was going to come on the stream to say hi. We're going to do this big jokey thing, but apparently that didn't work out. And I believe this was the final, what would you say, the straw that broke the camel's back, and why Teriak does not want to stream with us anymore. So unfortunately, he does not want to stream with us anymore, and that's okay. We still love him, and hopefully one day he will forgive us for not doing a super serious stream every week, because sometimes we just want to have fun, but he wants it to be super serious all the time. So we're going to try to be a little bit more serious and a little bit more, I guess, structured. All right. So anyways. So we will miss him, and hopefully we'll get more serious and he'll want to come back and join us. But until then, we will troll his chat when he goes on. Anyways, but let's see. I'm going to skip that story for now until Daemon comes back. Apparently, Trump is going to vote against Florida's abortion measures. So that means Trump is trying to backtrack anything against abortions, because women are such a one, what's it called? One, I guess, one, I don't know, is it one topic, one whatever, something, one issue voter. Yeah, they're very much one issue voters. Most of them want to vote for abortions whenever, whatever, no matter the circumstances. They want no regulations on that. So Trump is backpedaling a little bit to try to get those voters to agree. And I think it's kind of it's a dumb thing to press right now. We're not going to get anything done right now if we press the hot button topics like the guns and the abortion topics. We should not be pressing, especially if he wants to win. We should just push that to the side so that we can get in and hopefully fix up the economy. So that is that's what I think anyways. And I think we all agree. And yes, we do love Teriak, and hopefully he will forgive us for not having a super structured show, and he will come back on later. Anyways, the next thing I want to talk about is there is this huge listeria outbreak going on, and it's still happening. Somebody just died yesterday from it. It is now, the death toll is at 9, but just because the death toll is at 9 does not mean it's not super crazy. Over 57 documented cases in 18 states. Trillions of pounds of products have been recalled and are continuing to be recalled. So I don't think it's quite over yet. And it's the largest outbreak since something with cantaloupes more than a decade ago. So this is still going on, and the Sarasota, Florida-based deli meat and cheese company last month expanded its recall to include more than 36,000 tons of ready-to-eat meat, poultry products sold under the Boar's Head and Old Country brands. And when it comes to this, I mean, I don't know if you can wash it out. You have to cook it at a very high heat to get listeria out. So you'd have to rinse it and then cook it. I don't know many people who, like, with their deli meats, I think like some cheeses were affected. I don't really cook. And I think it's one of them was like, it's like a cojita type Mexican crumbly cheese, right? And it comes in a little container. I would never think to heat that up when I would just sprinkle that on like a taco or something. So the fact that you cannot heat these things up. I mean, deli meats, you put a little bit of ham and cheese on a sandwich, you don't heat that to a very high heat. You just don't do it. So it's pretty bad, guys. So pregnant people, if you're over 65, any weakened immune systems, anything going on, you're at more risk for a serious infection. For most of us healthy younger people, it's just going to be like a really, really, really intense stomach flu, maybe some body aches and confusion, neck stiffness, headaches. Some people get seizures and loss of balance, so it could still be serious too if you are even healthy. Anyways, I actually think it's way more people than this, because I know people who do not go to the hospital and just deal with this stuff at home, because we do not have very good health insurance in this country. So people are like, I know so many people who their teeth are rotting out and they're like, well, dental's not covered, so I guess I'm going to die. So, I mean, that's what we're dealing with. Also, this did hit pretty close to home for me because my dad's elderly and he did get this and he is still sick. So he's getting better, but he's still weakened, like very weak. There was confusion. There was all of this stuff. So, I mean, I think it's like thousands of people. People just think, oh, it's a stomach flu or whatever. And you have to test it. You have with a sample of body fluid or tissue. People are not doing that. They're just like, what are your symptoms? Oh, it's probably a stomach flu. It's a bug, whatever. You're not going to get that. But anyways, I'm not going to say much about this, but I thought I'd mention it. It's the polio vaccine campaign has begun in Gaza a day before fighting is expected to pause. So it seems like a little weird situation that you want to stop fighting and then vaccinate all the people for polio. It's odd timing, and like it's like, oh, you're so benevolent to stop shooting them so you can vaccinate them. It's like, I don't know. It seems weird, but I mean, you go and you make your own conclusions from that. Whatever. Do that what you will. And I am in Miami, right? Some of you know this. We were voted recently to be the rudest city in the country, which I don't know. I mean, is it? I feel like it's mostly Latin people here, and Latin people are very welcoming. They're very loud. They sound like they're fighting all the time, but they're not really fighting. They're just very expressive, very excited about life and, and everything. And okay, yeah, there was that one time a couple years back when somebody cut someone else off and like sideswiped their car, but they were trying to run away and everybody else in their cars kind of block that car in. So that car started ramming some of the cars so he can get away, because he, I guess, just wanted to do a hit and run, but the other cars would not let him. So they went around him, and then some guy from like in a van, like a work van, actually got out with, I think it was like an axe or something like that, and started hitting the guy who was trying to do the hit and run's car, and like to like get him to like calm down or something. Eventually, I think he did run away, but the cops got him, blah, blah, blah. But there's always like that. I think it was like Miami Thor because he was like hitting him with the hammer and stuff. Super cute. I like that about Miami. I think I think that's great. I mean, another something I did, you know, whatever. Okay. I was on an exit, right? It's a one lane exit, but there's a little bit of a, what's it called? Like the side, whatever. You could kind of fit a car to go around in an emergency. And I was, it's traffic time, like super traffic. And this, jerk with like some super luxury sports car, whatever thing, decides, oh, I'm just going to go on the side and skip all of these people in this huge line on this exit turn, like a huge curve. And I saw this and all the other people saw this. So when he's coming, I go to like the side and then like the other car behind me goes to the other side. So like both sides on like this lane, we were both blocking them so this asshole couldn't go and everybody else knew what we were doing. They're all just like, yeah. And he got so mad and we're all cheering and stuff. Cause like, I mean, I think Miami's cool. I like this. I like these type of people. Like we are very much we don't like people who think they're better than everyone else here in Miami. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a pretty good thing. And I'm going to get to New York and California now. So I don't know, but I've never been to New Orleans or Texas. That's on the list. I do want to go to Texas. So I was researching this and I found that in 2022, the rudest places were Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Virginia, New York, and then California. And Florida was only like the 18th rudest, which for a city, 18th rudest, like we're one of the, I think, top 4 biggest cities. And we're only the 18th rudest city in like the country. So like what? We were doing pretty good. I mean, for a city, we were pretty good. So then I realized that nearly 200,000 people from New York, New Jersey, and California moved at the end of 2022. So, I mean, I think that's interesting. There's obviously not that much of a connection, but there is. Let's see. What? When you drive a Cadillac up the curve to get past cars just sitting, it attracts. Yes, it does. This does. Alrighty. So I heard that, and I looked this up, so it is true, that Trump is now backing marijuana legalization in Florida and possibly for like the whole country. I do not know what you guys think about marijuana. If you guys have any like takes on what you think about the legalization of marijuana is, let me know. But I'm just going to tell you what I think about it because it's not what most people think about. Okay, first of all, if you are before puberty, right, and you have access to marijuana, what will happen is it can ruin your hormonal balance at a very pivotal point in your development. So you do not want to have marijuana when you are prepubescent or going through puberty. For guys, that's even a little bit older. Wild that like people have marijuana when they're very young. Now, if you have really bad menstrual cramps, your hormones are probably already messed up. I can understand doing it. Yeah, like in moderation once a month, like you have hormonal cramps, you do it like, when you have your cramps. And also, if you're probably doing it just for when you have your cramps, you're probably also making yourself more nice and calm. So like the people around you don't get disturbed by your psychoticness at that time of the month. But for boys, really big problems. They have problems with motivation. So it's one thing if you're like a super high performer. Some people are just like that, super, super high performer. And then they just do it a little bit to chill, but they're still like killing it and everything else. Then that could be fine in moderation. I can let that go. But it's a tricky one. Also, you have to understand that it does not work in isolation. So how these type of drugs work, it calms you down. So it's, I guess, like a downer. When you take it, it calms you down really quickly, so you feel relaxed. But the body does not give anything away for free. So every time you bring something down that needed to go down, because let's say there's something else going on in your body, or you were really stressed and you should feel down so that you force yourself to go into rest and repair, right? Or like you're super strung out because you think you're in flight or flight and you have to deal with the problem, and you're pushing the problem to the back of your mind instead of dealing with the problem. So when that happens and you force your body to like relax when it hasn't really earned it, or you haven't dealt with the problem, what's going to happen is you're going to get rebound. This is with everything, even herbal things that are natural, you still get the rebound. So you first take it, it calms you down. Then you're taking it just to feel normal, and it's not calming you down anymore. And afterwards, you'll get more stressed when you become stressed. So you take it the first time, it's chill. It's like, this is great. And you want to get that again. So you do it again. It works a little bit less and a little bit less every time until finally you need to do really big doses. And they have these super crazy doses now because people are so used to it. They're so addicted. They're so like desensitized to this. They need so much more. Your basic stress level is going to get higher the more you use it and the longer you use it. So it's going to make you more stress, and therefore you'll constantly need it. And then you're on this roller coaster when you could have just dealt with the problem in the beginning. That's what I think. Also, it can raise your estrogen. Nobody wants to talk about that. I'm going to talk about sleep, yes, but it can raise your estrogen. So like someone who's taking it for cramps, you probably have high estrogen dominance. You're exposed to toxins, phthalates in something that you're putting on, which is giving you that high estrogen, which is making you more hormonal and your periods worse or whatever for girls. Or for guys, maybe you're just like really down and you need it to like just feel chill. When you do that, you're getting more estrogen. It's making you less motivated because testosterone is the get up and go and handle business hormone. Both men and women need testosterone. We both have high amounts of testosterone. It's just women have higher estrogen than testosterone, but we still have a lot of testosterone. People don't think about this. They think of testosterone as being male and estrogen as being female, but both males and females have it, just in different ratios. When you increase your estrogen so much, this makes males more lazy. It makes females more lazy. It makes them, more not motivated to go out there and succeed. And that's not dealing with your problems. So deal with it. Feel the feels of being down. Deal with it, and then go handle business. All right. Oh, yes. And then the negative effects of REM sleep. So with marijuana, you do not reach the restorative sleep. And people who do not receive the restorative sleep, what happens at night is when you get into the restorative part of the sleep, that's a super deep sleep. That is when the fluid washes those, I think spinal fluid, whatever it is, it washes away any plaques, any debris, whatever that's built up in your brain, and it cleans it out. This is vital. If you go a few nights without getting that, you're more likely to get things like dementia, brain problems, brain fog, a whole bunch of things. And these are the people who really do not do well when they're elderly. They're like forgetting things or whatever. I mean, there's more than one thing that contributes to it, but the main one is not sleeping. The other one is having high amounts of certain hormones and low progesterone in some cases. For women, if you have high estrogen, you need to balance it with progesterone, because if you just have the high estrogen, you can't fall asleep and stay asleep and go into deep sleep. So if you do that chronically, you'll get problems with memory later on in your life because you didn't have the flushing. Okay, so I smoked since 16 and quit a few years ago. Best decision ever. It's really addictive. I would majorly change my moon when I didn't have it. I like how I feel off of it. Yeah, I mean, me too. Me too. I had horrible periods. I mean, that's why I made this channel for health stuff. And wow, when I say like, you feel good and then it stops working. right? It stops working. And then when you're not on it, you're just high strung and pissed off all the time. And everybody's like, what's going on with you? You're crazy. You are crazy. You're like fiending for the next one. Your body's used to it, so it doesn't know how to feel normal without it. It's really crazy. So it takes a long time after you stop it before you feel calm and normal. And people don't like to do hard things. So they're just like, oh, I'll just take it. But you have to stop taking it. And I feel like that's with everything, with pharmaceutical drugs, with pain stuff, with everything. You take painkillers enough, your body gets used to painkillers, and it just gives you pain if you're not on painkillers, which is wild. Even if you wouldn't have been on pain, but wouldn't have experienced pain. Yes. So, I mean, it's hard, but we should do that. So hopefully, I mean, I understand that all the hippies and stuff really like their drugs. So I mean, I can see why he's like saying just legalize it and legalize like the abortion. Let's back off on the marijuana and the abortions and stuff so we can get some liberals to move over because the economy sucks right now. And we need to, yeah, needing to do this before doing anything that's not good. I know people like this. I know tons of people like this, and they think it's medicine. They call it medicine. It's not medicine. You do not have a medicine deficiency. You do not have a deficiency of anything in your body. Every time you feel bad, there's an outside cause. You are putting something from the outside in your body that's not good. You are stressed out by the outside. There's something else going on and you need to find the cause. There's no pill for an ill. Okay, let's see. What is this? I'll just take it, but you have to stop taking it. Oh my God. Thank you. So anyways, yeah, just don't take it. Don't start taking it. If you feel really, really bad, and you're stressed out, even ashwagandha causes the same thing. And then people have to get off of it like they're getting off of drugs. So you're like, oh, my cortisol high, I'm super stressed. Let me take ashwagandha because I heard it's an adaptogen. But there's nothing that you can take long term. I'm telling you, my husband does like herbology and Chinese medicine, all this stuff. All of it, you can do it for like an acute situation. Let's say something really horrible happens. Your kid dies or something, and you are in extreme psychosis, craziness. Take it for a week, then stop. That's it. I'm serious. Then stop. Then, you can more deal with the situation. You have to deal with life. People don't want to deal with life anymore. It is hard. Okay. Yes, people call it medicine. And I like hobbies. Yeah. Find a hobby. When I'm really stressed out and depressed, I'll start gardening. I'll start doing a project in the house, cleaning, organizing, throw away stuff, whatever. Like just keep your mind idle hands, keep your hands busy, keep your mind busy. Don't think about it. Yeah, you have to be very careful with this. It is a temporary thing and you have to wean off of it, right? Just like an opioid. I'm serious with this one. And you can look up, you need to look up how to get off of these things and how long you should take them, how often, what dose. And there's several types of ashwagandha. So you want to make sure you know what type you're getting and the quality has to be really good. It's like really complicated. These things, it's good that it's over the counter, but you can't just take something because you hear somebody say it's good. You have to like really be careful. Let's see. True fractional nutrition is as damaging as allopathic pharmaceuticals. I'm thinking you mean functional nutrition. I don't know. But functional medicine, or let's call it root cause medicine, like traditional medicines, they've never been long-term things. There is no herbalist that wants you to be on this herb for the rest of your life, or even more than, I think 3 months is like the top amount for any herb. regardless of what happened to you, it should be fixed within 3 months, or there's something wrong with the formula. It's not enough, or you need to change it. Also, since my husband does herbs, you take it for a week, you come back and see him, report symptoms, they tweak the formula, give it back to you, and you take a different one. And then you come back in a week or two and you do the same thing. And then, like, by 3 months, you should be done with everything. So be very careful if somebody's like, take this forever. I mean, maybe a few vitamins and minerals if you have gene snippets like MTHFR or whatever, where you can't methylate certain vitamins, you should take the methylated form of them. There's some people that if they take folic acid instead of folate, they get very sick, and they put, of course, folic acid in all of our foods. That's how they fortified it in processed foods. So, those are things you need to be careful about. Okay, let's see. Alcohol and cannabis are really common in hard labor jobs because of the physical stress, but there's better ways to manage it. Yes. I mean, physically stressful things I've done, not as much as like a dude. Oh my gosh. Come in and chat with us. Talk some shit. I'm not just doing this. I'm doing this and then other things. All right. Okay. Yeah, back to this one. So yeah, there's very good things you can do for this. Like really hot Epsom salt baths afterwards will relax you like you're on drugs, because a lot of stress and activity depletes your electrolytes and especially magnesium. So if you do a really good quality Epsom salt bath, it goes right in with the heat and you're going to feel so chill. I do that all the time, actually, whenever I'm stressed out. Okay, what's this? Nice. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, just give him Epsom salt baths. Actually, I will ask my husband what you can give him just for a little bit to chill him out. Ashwagandha will also can raise testosterone. I don't know if you want that. I mean, is he chill or whatever? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't do anything in really strong amounts unless you've done multiple tests and you were really, really dangerously low. Then maybe you could do it for that. Anyways, so also with pharmaceutical testing, you have to be careful because a lot of times my husband says there's problems with the labs. So it'll look like you're really high or low or even normal in something. And they're like, it doesn't really match this person's symptoms. And then they send that blood to a different lab and it's completely different results. So you cannot even trust labs as anything. You have to be really careful. And then there's the functional range, what an optimal human should be working with. And then there is lab ranges, and that is just the average of the people in the area who are getting the labs. So if you have an area where everybody's sick because there's some special pollutant or something going on, you might be the average of these other sick people, and it won't be flagged on your test. You have to be so careful. The healthcare industry is absolute garbage. I'm going to be talking about other things in politics, so you can come for that. That's with actually all vitamins, everything. Let's see. Psychotic like dad. So proud. I'm proud for you too. Thank you. It is a mess. This is just whatever. Thanks. Yeah, sick care industry. This is true. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you can record that. Yes. Anyways, okay. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is, I'm just going to mention it because I don't know the implications about all of these things, but I just thought this was interesting. So the Chinese Coast Guard vessels were found ramming and harassing the Philippine Coast Guard vessels, which is an exclusive economic zone for the Philippines. So the Chinese vessels are ramming them. And people are saying that this is an attempt at territorial expansion. I do not know what that means, other than China is flexing its muscles. And, with a very weak America, there's not much that's going to be done about that. All right. And since we were talking about drugs, this does make sense. Yesterday it was Overdose Awareness Day. And in 2023, fatal overdoses peaked above 1,200,000 in the United States. Meanwhile, the network of roughly 17,000 drug rehab and treatment centers across the US is often described as the Wild West of expensive, badly regulated, unscientific programs. If you know anyone who's ever been to like a drug rehab facility, they're literal jokes. There's so much drugs in the rehab facility. It will blow your mind. Anyways, most offer abstinence-based care, which means people experiencing addiction cannot get help until they're ready to completely stop taking the drugs, which is very difficult for anyone to do when they're addicted. The thing about addiction is you will do anything to get it. And I was a social worker. I would deal with people who were very addicted to things like Percocets, which is weird. And they told me it did not make them feel good, did not make them feel high, did not make them feel anything other than not in a state of terror. So when you get addicted to these drugs, it feels great until it feels like nothing. And then your baseline drops and drops and drops. And then when you take it, you just get a little bit closer to feeling normal. That's why you overdose, because when it drops so far below normal, you need so much of it at one time to feel even close to normal. Okay, what did he say? It is better to do, oh my God. I would say you want to get to the source. So when you go to Colombia, that's where you want to go and get the good stuff, because God knows how many times they're going to cut it by the time it comes here. And that's just how it is. Football is bread and circus. Yes, I do not watch sports because I always have that creepy feeling that this is just like we're in ancient Rome and we're the peasants being entertained by watching other people exercise that are like, they look better than us. We should be looking that good, not watching people who look that good. Anyways. Oh, and Algeria has joined BRICS Bank, and Turkey has announced its interest in joining as well. So that's going to get stronger and bigger. And I don't know. I think it'll be kind of fun if we can move to a country that's also in there, because I feel like that's the BRICS nations are going to be like the next going up, and this is going down. Do you think that we can join BRICS in America? I don't know. Would that be good? I don't know about that stuff. I'm just saying what I read. Yes. Leftist BS. Okay. Anyways, some fun news today. Wendy's has launched a Krabby Patty meal. So if you're stupid enough still to go eat fast food, which is actually more expensive now than real food, may God help you. Okay, and liberals still believe inflation had cooled to under 3%. I have a chart. Hold on. Let me show you. Where is it? Here we go. So I don't know if you can read that. No, that doesn't help. Make it bigger. Anyways, it basically says that as far as inflation goes, average yearly inflation rate by president, Trump was only 1.9%, which is pretty good. Obama was better, though. So, damn. Let's see. Biden is like the third worst, 5.7% per year. That's not good. But it looks like Carter was pretty bad and Ford was even worse. So, hey, it's been worse. So that's good to hear that it's been worse for other people, but it's still not good. So, yeah. Let's see. We cannot what? Come here, cheeks. I don't know what you're saying. What is this? Yeah, I mean, I feel like we need to give up on whoever's running stuff now. Okay, let's see. Yes, I mean, I'm sure it's all bots or like paid people, but the people who are in the comments on Twitter or X or whatever saying that it's only 3%, it just boggles my mind because how could you say that? Do you not buy groceries? Do you not leave the house? What are you freaking talking about? Like, the brain damage is just so insane. They've had people like on TikTok that have gone to like the exact same Amazon cart order from like 2 years ago or 4 years ago, whatever, 5 years ago, and then comparing it like under Trump, under Biden, and it's wild. It's like 3 times the price. Crazy. And I feel it. You definitely feel it. You get less food. I've been buying less and less food. I don't do impulse buys. It's like maybe like 5 years ago, I'd be like, oh, maybe I'll get some chips or something like that. Like have just one thing of chips if guests come to the house. And I'm just like, guests are going to starve. I'm not going to do that. There's no freaking way. And I have not. Oh, and we used to do like big steak parties with our friends. We get like 30 steaks, whatever, grill them and like give them to our friends. We could afford to do that. Now that would be wild to do. Like I like my friends, but like not that much, you know. They're getting chicken now. That's definitely, yeah, that's Biden economics. You're gonna eat chicken because I'm not gonna give you steak anymore. 200. I mean, I pay $12 for a gallon of milk. No. I'm sorry. It's like a half gallon, whatever. It's not even a full gallon. $12. So I'm actually going directly to farms and getting what's it called, the raw milk. That's illegal. So it's like for animals only. And I'm just giving it to my animals, guys, obviously. But anyways, I identify as an animal. But it's the same price. Like you're getting like raw, real milk versus whatever junk. Yeah, I think it's definitely tripled at least over here. At least tripled. And some things it's way more. Because not only is it going up in price, like tripling in price, but the quantity they're putting in everything is getting smaller and smaller. Shrinkflation is crazy. Yeah, and you know what? Let's look on the bright side because it's important to look on the bright side when you can. Food being so expensive is probably what food should cost. Like if you don't get the toxic stuff, if you don't get any toxic stuff, food shouldn't be super dirt cheap like it was before. Like we were getting a bunch of processed stuff, a bunch of crap. It should be expensive. You should be getting real meat, real dairy, real cheese, real everything. And like all that cheap extra stuff that we were all getting, we should not have been eating that stuff to begin with. Let's be real. Yes, we're all broke here. Okay. We're not that broke. We're just not paying for the processed stuff, the exorbitant rates. So they did say that they are going to start adding bugs into everything to make the processed foods cheaper. So when you go to get a burger, it's going to be like, I don't know, 20% whatever bug that they want to give you. bug protein. They call it like 50 billion different things, so you get confused. That's what it is. It's bugs. Eat the bugs. Own nothing. Be happy. Blah, blah, blah. Hey. Okay, let's see. On a serious note, consumer prices in regular America should not be the same price as Hawaii. Hawaii 10 years ago, $8 for. Yeah, that's because they had to ship it there. So they were paying shipping in the cost. But then actually, Costco, when Costco opened up, they have their own ships. So it lowered the price, the cost of living in Hawaii, according to my Hawaiian friends a billion years ago when I did my honeymoon in Hawaii and met all my friends there. Anyways. Okay, let's see. In Vegas, yeah, definitely. In big cities, it's going to be more. You know what? I think it's everywhere. I feel like it's everywhere. It's just people in non-big cities tend to just eat more fast food or whatever. Let's see. Yes, they're going to put, why isn't this showing up? No shame about bugs in the food. Oh, and something you need to remember, if you have an allergy to shellfish, guess what? You are also allergic to bugs because their exoskeleton, blah, 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 is the same thing. It's made up in shellfish or something, apparently. So you cannot eat that, and it can cause severe allergic reactions. Therefore, if you or anyone you know has any sensitivity even to shellfish, you are going to have to look at every ingredient with a fine-tooth comb. If you do not know how to read that ingredient, do not buy it for them because they could literally die. Yeah, and there's been like places in Asia that they've been selling crickets on a stick for like ever, but it's always like the really poor who would eat that stuff just for survival, if you can call that survival. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I actually like get the ingredients and make it myself as non-toxic as possible. You don't really need that much stuff. I don't get the liquid one because those go bad. Just like the powder and mix them together and make something. What is he saying now? Okay. Yeah, okay, let's see. Don't be scared of food. Grass-fed and finished, whatever you can afford. I just get ground beef because it's the cheapest, but it's grass-fed and finished. They ship it to my door, frozen, like dry ice or whatever. That's the meat I eat because I get sick when I eat even the stuff that says grass-fed and finished in the grocery stores. I get sick from it. So I don't even trust it anymore. I have not been able to eat from Whole Foods meat for 5 years. If anyone serves me anything from Whole Foods, I will get so sick and nauseous. I don't know what they put in it, but they definitely put something in it. Like I believe they put something in it. The shrimp are fine. They're living their little lives. They're just too tiny to see. Yes, it's really bad. Oh, and nobody's eating that fake meat stuff except for a few really psychotic people. And I see people like looking at stuff and they throw it back when they find it because they hide it. They like try to make it look like it's not fake, but it is fake. So they're looking at it, they're looking back and just throw it back. And that's what we should all be doing. I do not have a local butcher shop that I trust, especially since here we have a lot of Hispanic butcher shops where like sometimes you're like, this is beef, and then it turns out to be horse, and not just any horse, but like your neighbor's horse that like went missing or lost a leg last night. So I don't trust the butcher shops around here. I think it's called something reprovisions. Just look up meat, grass-fed, grass-finished meat delivery service. I think it's called reprovisions something. But I've been ordering from them for a while. I doubt. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with eating a horse. It's just like I don't feel good about eating somebody's pet horse. That's all I'm saying. I'm not driving for 2 hours to go to a butcher shop. I get it delivered. Anyways, okay. Oh, this is a fun thing. Gold prices have reached a historic high yesterday. But if you, I don't know if any of you guys would invest in gold, but if you have invested in gold, I have some insider type news just for people who watch this. There's a bacteria that eats toxic heavy metals and then it poops out gold, real gold, undistinguishable from any other type of gold. So in goes toxic heavy metals to get rid of them, and then out comes gold, the real good type of gold. So they're still working on scaling these super awesome bacteria. So there might come a time when the price of gold drops to like next to nothing, similar to what's happened with the diamond, because now they can make diamonds artificially. And I don't know if I don't really think that people want the blood diamonds anymore because the other ones are just as strong, last just as long. They're perfect, no inclusions, sparkle like crazy. Why would you want to get blood diamonds when you can just get like a cheap made diamond? Not like cubic zirconia that breaks like glass, but like this is the same. Um, let's see. Yes, horse is delicious. What is this? Yes, I don't really have the information on the bacteria. I know that I effing love science has an article about it. You can search for that. Yeah. Anyways, the next thing I wanted to I need to go back to my notes because I need to open a new thing for this. I wanted today to talk about something that the ladies, we're now going to do like the dating and relationship section of the program. And it is called What is the Mental Load? So the ladies are complaining about something called a mental load. So, what is this? So, according to the internet, it refers to the cognitive, emotional burden of managing household tasks like planning, organizing, and it's often discussed with like the gender role thing, like women have to do this, blah, 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 despite having careers and other responsibilities. And they have to do the majority of this invisible labor, right? Okay. Some of these things include planning and coordination, keeping track of schedule, who's got this doctor's appointment, when is like the car insurance due, blah, 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 blah. Remembering to book this, plan vacation, coordinate family events, blah, 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 right? And then there's the decision making, making decisions on what to buy, what to do, what to cook, what to do with this, that, the other, right? So women have all of these burdens, supposedly. Hold on. Anyways, now how am I going to eat? Yes, it is regular life shit. To tell Daemon, I think he like got confused with the times. So, anyways, task management, blah blah blah, expectation management, navigating, managing expectations of others, which is like a crazy thing for me. What's up, homie?
Hello.
What?
Yeah. Apologies, everyone. Apparently, Cat doesn't know time.
I don't know. I thought it was always 6.
Yeah. So I know that you can't tell how to change time zones, which is why I said to you 3 hours ago, we're going live in 3 hours, right? And you were like, yeah, uh-huh.
I don't know. Wasn't
Okay.
it 3 hours ago?
Yeah, 3 hours ago. You went live 2 hours ago.
Whatever. I was
No,
close.
not 2
I was
hours ago, 1 hour
close.
ago.
I was very close.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was close, and I've been really good. I've been doing like real important news today.
Which is
Like we talked about a whole bunch of stuff today, you know. I don't know.
thank you, Drake. Yes, women don't know how to count hours, but they know how to count money, apparently.
I mean, it's a skill. Yes, and I just received my food, so
Oh, fucking hell.
I don't know. Oh, but you didn't see, like, we did a tribute to Teriak.
Yeah, the fighting Irish.
Yeah, so like I don't know. I'm gonna show it again so like you can see it. Anyone who's new can see it. It's like really quick, just like you know, in memory. Yeah,
We need to get it back.
I don't.
Get it back. My boy, he was so young and beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
We need to get him back.
I mean, maybe if like we do a few where we're very structured and very good, he'll be like, "Oh, that looks like a real."
What do you mean we? You need to be very good and structured. So, how's your mom?
She left.
Fucking hell.
I know. And I wrote a song and everything was going to be great.
Why did you let her leave?
Well, because I got depressed and then I was like, you know what? Screw it. Just go.
You got depressed about what?
Because Teriak said that like I wasn't having a serious show. So we need to make it serious.
Right. So when I come on for the only material that we're supposed to have, which is me banging your mum, you just let her go.
I mean, she's gone. There's nothing I can do about it. I was like, oh, whatever. Wow.
Phone her, put her on loudspeaker.
She's gone. No, I'm not going to even bother with it. It is what it is. So anyways,
just phone her. This wasn't a joke. Phone her, put her on loudspeaker.
No, I'm not going to call her right now. Because I just don't feel like it. And she's out with her little stupid friends and let them do their whatever they do, drinking wine. I don't know. Alcoholics.
In the chat, can you just let us know if you want Kat to phone her mum? Because
no.
I need closure on this. Or not even closure. I need an opening.
Anyways, so we are going to talk about the mental load.
Hello to the chat, Charlotte, Tacticas. See, Gilf jilted. See, we need this.
I really don't think that it's going to be as fun as you think it will be. And you know what? She might come later.
Well, she will come. I deliver, but I just need you to give me an opening here. Come on, bring her.
Wow. So yeah, everybody needs to go and make Teriak feel bad so he comes back. Be like, not everything has to be so structured, Teriak. Sometimes it's good to have like a fun show. And you can still be a serious, like hard-hitting social commentary person and then have fun once a week. I mean, I feel like you could do both. No? Okay.
Look at the chat. See, thank you, Amanda. Even from the female listeners, they want you to ring your mother.
I mean, we're not going to do that now. She'll be back soon, so we'll bother her.
How long are we talking?
I don't know, maybe like an hour.
Oh, so she's coming back today. Good. Okay.
Yeah. She just went out to like go drinking with her friends.
Because you're so depressing.
Well, I mean, she said I was boring.
Wow.
What happened?
Is that Steve's pasty white arm?
He's pouring cheese on my food.
Because you're not fat enough already.
Are you trying to fatten me up?
Yeah. I get that booty.
Yeah.
God. Anyways.
Steve wants to see you ripple.
I don't know. Some people like a little cheese. I eat more than my mom. My mom only eats hard candies or something, and then claims that I overeat when all she puts in her mouth is freaking candy and like a teeny little piece of chicken and goes, "I'm full."
She'll be putting something else in her mouth later on. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
Why don't you want me to bang your mom? I'm a nice guy.
No, she did not talk. No, she did not. What? It's not Werther's. She just eats any sort of garbage, like the type of stuff that like
Werther's, it's a joke because Werther's is
I
like
know. It's the old lady stuff. I know what it is. Okay.
It's for people who've given up on life.
Yes. No, but she'll eat the Halloween candy, like that type of candy, like constantly, and then claim she's super healthy and super fit and that everybody else is slower and fatter than her. And oh my gosh, I'm so.
Is your mum chunky?
No.
Good. Nobody likes fat girls.
Oh my God. But okay, like we have completely different body types. I'm like this. She's, just like thin. Yes, like all women. And Steve will be coming in later while he does something. I did write a song that I feel like it's kind of sad to play it now because my mom's not coming.
You shouldn't play it.
Come on.
Is this the homosexual one?
Oh, no. That's another one. Oh, and that's made a lot of people angry. So do you want to see the homosexual song?
Well, if it made people angry, I haven't watched it yet. So I guess so. I want to know how you pissed everyone off.
Okay.
When you say it made everyone angry, who are we talking about?
Okay, I specifically sent it to people that I knew from like middle school, high school, old coworkers, just people I know that are homosexuals. I specifically sent to them.
Wait. You deliberately sent it to gay people?
No. This is not homosexuals. This is hobo.
Oh, I thought that just meant gay people who date trampy-looking people.
No. This means broke dudes who date women for free room and board.
Okay.
Yeah. So, good morning. It's a real thing. And I think you guys know. So everybody wants to hear it, right? That's what I'm getting from this. Yes?
Well,
You know what?
I guess so.
Okay, cool. So we're going to do that.
And it hasn't happened.
Wait, I have to set it up.
I thought we were being prepared.
Well, I hadn't set it up. So, yawns.
People are saying nothing's ever free, Kat. See, so if this is a transactional thing, guys will bang girls so they can get a roof over their head.
Oh, wait, can I just put that on so I can eat? Hold on. Let me just make this a solo. Yes, I'm going to eat. Stains on his shorts just so some to support. Mid-afternoon, he's watching some cartoons. Are you a buffoon? No, girl, you're with a homosexual. You know he's not an intellectual. His wallet's in the car perpetual. Yet somehow your relationship is consensual.
For him, it's contractual, room and board from you. And for him, all there is to do is just be hypersexual. The cheating he'll do is eventual. You know that it's true, he's a homosexual. Mama kicked him out, but he won't go without. He found you. And he's here to pursue, maybe screw. You know this is true. Just a homosexual. Our warnings have been ineffectual. Hugs you from behind as you pay for his time. Why do you think this is fine? No, girl, oh girl, you're with the homosexual. You know he's not an intellectual. His wallet's in the car perpetual. Yet somehow your relationship is consensual. No, girl, oh girl, why don't you find someone more conventional? You're with the homosexual. You know he's not an intellectual. His wallet's in the car perpetual. Yet somehow your relationship is consensual. Mama kicked him out, but he won't go without. He found you. And he's here to pursue, maybe screw. You know this is true.
Okay, yeah, like there's so much there. That last couple, they fucking deserve each other. Any couple that go hiking together just deserve to fall off the trail. So it doesn't matter who's paying whose way. They both deserve to die. If there's anything dumber in the world than fucking hiking, I don't know what the fuck it is. But anyhow, yeah, did you specifically search for like the weirdest looking guys for that video?
I thought of like Mama's Boys or like, the bad boys, but like they got nothing going on type look.
I like the one that you got it towards the end that looked like a slightly more ethnic looking Tom Cruise with a Lego haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Put that guy up. Let's see that again. That is that AI or is there genuinely a slightly more Middle Eastern looking Tom Cruise?
Are you serious? I just closed it.
I just want to see that.
Okay,
Is it just
fine.
me? It's like AsianWish.com Tom Cruise. There we are. Look at that. Fucking weird with the Lego haircut as well. I was just wondering if that was an AI or not, but no. Okay, cool. Yeah. So you said this is a real thing. How common is it? Because you're basically talking about guy gold diggers.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
muted.
Sorry. Yeah, like not really drizzle because they're not making money. They're just getting free room and board.
Yeah. The thing is, and I say this with having zero statistics, but it just from what I'm guessing, knowing women and knowing guys, is that if we took all of the female gold diggers and all of the guys doing this shit, and if we look at all the female gold diggers out there and the guys that they go for, these are guys that are being preyed upon by these women, by the way. These are guys who I imagine would have other prospects if they were being careful. Whereas I think the women that support these gold digging dudes are women who have zero other fucking options left to them in life.
I know a lot of people that are homosexual men. I've just met tons of them, and it happens more like in lower income areas. Like when I was broke and I lived in like a lower income area, the girls generally, they get jobs, they go out there and they do something with their life more, and they can get out of that situation, but the dudes just do not do it. and there's always like some dude that can bone good, that does all like the weird stuff,
Yeah,
like
but I'm
not.
talking about the girls that he gets. I'm just guessing that these are girls who believe that they couldn't do it any fucking better.
The girls that I know that have done this, it's because they wanted to sacrifice stability for boning prowess. So they were just like bamboozled by that, because like these guys have the most game of like any guy. They have nothing to offer but game.
Right. Okay, but look, it doesn't take a lot of practice to be good at fucking.
I feel like you have
99%
not had sex with
imagination.
enough guys to say
You're
that.
right. I haven't had sex with any guys. So yeah, you're right. But I'm just saying that the girls who decide, yeah, I'll stay with this guy because he fucks good. First of all, how many other guys have they been fucking? And
Probably a
why are
lot.
they fucking back? Huh? A whole
Probably a
lot.
lot. Probably a lot. Yeah.
Probably a lot. Yeah. Now, if they've got one guy who fucks good, but he's completely broke, right?
hmm
The other guys that were probably not broke, that they felt weren't fucking good, were probably guys that thought, I can do better than this chick, and they weren't committed to her.
No, it's not even that. Like I'm just talking from like my experiences, like seeing this from the outside. It's not even that they wouldn't commit. They would commit. It's just they were not good at that, and they were not good looking enough for them to waste their time with. If that makes, like, they had enough money to pay rent, right? So like they could survive on their own. Does that make sense? Are you there? Are you muted? I think we lost him. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, he's gone. He'll come back. Anyways. So that is my homosexual song. And let's see. Back to the mental load until Daemon comes back. Okay. So my thoughts on the mental load. What is this? No. What? What is this? What are you talking about? What is going on? Okay. I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right. So the mental load discussion. So the females on the TikToks are complaining about doing the mental load. And it's basically just like being an adult. Work that you'd have to do if you were an adult is what women are calling the mental load. Oh, hold on. Anyways, okay, I will tell him that. What are you talking about? What did I miss? Oh my God, a bug. All right. So, I mean, I understand when they say that females are the only ones that are allowed to, or that are expected to do all these things. But what they don't say is that they're the only ones who go and do these things. You have the option to just not do some things and say, hey, to your partner, can you do this? Can you figure out that or whatever? Especially if you're both making equal money, you're both working, you both have kids to come home to at the same time, whatever. Let's say everything is equal. Both make the same, both work the same, everything the same. Why can't you just say, can you do this? Can you do that? I don't understand how people do not set up expectations before they commit to each other. A lot of people, and I realize that the big thing with women is they're too afraid to set expectations, but then they have no fear in complaining about it after the fact. They'll set no expectations for a relationship to get the relationship as quickly as possible, and then spend the entire relationship complaining about things they did not pre-negotiate. Now, oh my goodness. What's up?
Hello again.
Yes. So
what are we talking about?
So now we're talking about the mental load. So have you heard of this?
Mental load.
Yes.
With regards to what?
It's not a sexual thing. It's how women are complaining about they have to do all the mental load in the family planning, decision making, emotional labor, task management.
Oh, cry me a fucking river, please. Sorry, women decide to do all this shit on their own. We don't ask them to do it. They just take it upon themselves.
Yes. And I noticed that like guys are like totally fine living in complete filth and disorder. Like they're very comfortable. Do you agree?
Well, I know that there's guys that can be slobs, but the only reason why I think the world thinks that this is a common thing is because women fucking moan about it so much. But I've known some absolute tramp women in my life. Like serious fucking, like disgustingly slobby. It's just that guys don't really complain and talk about that shit to other people. We keep that shit private. So, I mean, yeah, like society knows that, like, oh, there's men who are just slobs who don't fucking clean up and who don't tidy and they're really messy and shit. But the only reason you know about it is because if something happens to a woman, they never shut up about it and they tell the whole world. But if we started talking about all the fucking women we meet who don't know how to fucking clean up after themselves, you'd think it's the same shit. It's like, for example, how everybody knows that guys never fucking put the toilet seat down. But that's only because we never moan about how you guys always fucking leave it down and you never put it up. Right?
I mean, yes. I agree.
Okay.
I do agree with that. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, I do have problems if it's like dirty and it's not cleaned. If it's visibly dirty and you did it, you clean it. Because, like, I mean, I draw the line at cleaning somebody's toilet. We have separate toilets for that reason.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not cleaning because like I like to keep the romance alive. So if you're cleaning somebody's like toilet, I feel like you cannot switch over and find them physically attractive. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard. It's like a very hard mental.
Okay, so for me, keeping the romance alive is not going into the toilet within 5 minutes of her leaving it. Because I don't want to go in straight after she's come out. So I'll give that a 5 minute, like, 5 minutes for everything, whatever the fuck she did to settle down, and then I'll go in. For me, that's keeping the romance alive. I'll trust that she knows how to fucking clean up the toilet after herself, right?
What if she doesn't?
Well, then I'll know to just fucking groom her. Like, that's it. It's over. I told you I dumped the girl because she farted. Like, I'm sorry, but if I walk in there and I see a mudslide in the toilet, she's gone.
I mean, agreed. I had a guy friend come over and went into the bathroom after he was done. He had used toilet paper for poop, just lightly crushed it up and threw it in the trash can.
What?
Yes.
Wait, where the fuck did he take a shit? In the toilet or somewhere else?
I'm hoping the toilet, but he took a shit. He went to wipe his ass, wiped it, and then put that toilet paper in the trash can instead of the toilet.
Where was the trash can?
Next to the toilet.
Oh, right. Okay. I felt like the trash can was somewhere else in the house. And this crazy bastard was taking toilet paper somewhere else. And then just threw it away. Like, okay, look. that's still fucking wrong, obviously. It's like, didn't anyone teach this guy how to use a toilet?
I mean, look, okay, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say he lived on like some sort of plumbing situation that you couldn't put paper or even toilet paper down the plumbing, right? Let's say, like, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Why wouldn't you cover it?
No, wait. How many toilet paper pieces did he put in that bin?
Just one.
Right.
Not
Okay.
like-
So obviously that wasn't the case then, unless he was so fucking insane he just used one bit of toilet paper to wipe his ass.
I mean, I don't know. It was wild to me. Wild. And like, look, imagine you're a chick and you're changing a pad. It's covered in stuff. You're going to wrap it like 5 million times so no one can see anything disgusting. And then you're going to put it in the trash can, right? That's what women do. Why would a guy leave it visible?
Oh my God. I'm hoping he was drunk or high or something.
No, none of that. None of that. No. Mm-mm.
What the fuck?
Exactly. So this is like a thing. This is a shitty topic. I'm sorry.
It is, yeah.
Anyways, but like there's a lot of filthy people, women and men. I did one episode where I was talking about like cleanliness, vetting cleanliness before you marry someone. I know someone who had to get a divorce from someone he actually was very much in love with because he did not live with them beforehand. He never was invited to her house. He never saw her bedroom, nothing before they got married. And this is the first time seeing how she lives, and he could not believe it. It was so disgusting.
Yep.
It was brand
I
new
told you.
house. Yeah, they had a brand new house. So like builder grade, brand new house that his dad had bought. They move in there. Within 3 months, all the cabinets are black and sticky with
What the
fingerprints
fuck?
everywhere. Yeah. And trash all over the floor. Never used a hamper, did not clean anything after herself. Everything, she took something off in the living room, it stayed there. Walked in around with her shoes on with mud on the bottom, like completely an animal. Never really showered, and he realized it was just like tons of perfume she was bathing herself in. It's like so ridiculous.
No. I'm sorry. No, this is his fault. No, this is his fault. If you can't, if she was at that level where she doesn't shower, she just covers herself with perfume. No, look, guys, this isn't why I do it, but this is one of the benefits of going down on girls. Okay, you get to know them up close and personal. If guys avoid this shit and they just go straight to the sex, like you need to explore the girl's body. You get to know this shit intimately. A friend of mine told me a story that nearly made me throw up. I've got a strong stomach, but I nearly threw up when I heard this shit. He was dancing with this girl, and I saw this girl. This girl was gorgeous. She was absolutely gorgeous. But she was wearing stuff that it's just red flags if you think, I'm going to do shit with this girl tonight. Okay? I mean, we knew this girl. This isn't like a one-night stand thing. Like, this isn't like a, just meet them straight away and go to bed with them. We knew this girl beforehand, right? And she always dressed up nice. She always dressed up hot. She looked good. But you know that you're not going to be banging a good girl unless you're going to shower first as soon as you get home. If she's in a nightclub and she is dancing around all night and she is wearing tight leather trousers, right? So this girl was wearing like leather hot pants. And she was wearing like, I think it was like some like latex or something like that top, right? This shit is made to make you sweat. And she's been dancing from like about 10 p.m. until like 3 or 4 in the morning. What does he do? London, Tottenham Court Road, there's fountains on a street corner, right? They all go hang out at the fountains when the club kicks out. And straight then and there, he decides that he wants to like just bang this girl right there in the open. Okay. And he does do this thing. He unbuttons her hot pants, and he kind of goes down there, and he tells me the story afterwards. He was like, "Oh yeah, I took her hot pants off, and straight away I'm burying my face down there," and I was like, "PU!" He actually did the PU thing and like waved his hand in front of his nose, and I was like, "Oh shit, man, that's a shame." And I assumed that was it. Nothing happened. He goes and tells me, yeah, that was difficult, but I managed to keep my food down. He actually went down on her, regardless. Zero standards. Went down on her. And see,
maybe he was like, didn't want to make a thing about it. I don't know.
No, you make a thing about it.
But do you think like he should like take her to a shower and say hose that
I
thing
would have
off?
pushed her in the fucking fountain if I was that desperate.
I thought that was where the story was going. I thought he pushed her.
That's what I asked him. I was like, "Did you at least push her?" No, he just dined and dashed. I guess I don't know.
I mean, wow.
I lost so much respect for him. So much respect for him. So much. And I could never look at that girl the same way again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But yeah, see, this is the thing. Like, your guy married a chick without knowing that she doesn't fucking shower. I'm sorry, but she deserves 50% of his shit. That guy's stupid as fuck.
Oh my god.
That guy is that's a whole new level of stupid. You didn't know that she was just taking horse baths or just like fucking covering herself with Febreze or some shit like that. How do you not know that your girl doesn't fucking shower?
I mean, I got nothing. I am very thorough in the inspections.
This is like first date shit. The minute you wake up with a girl, if you wake up and if you see makeup on the pillow, these are the red flags. You see makeup on a fucking pillow. You see a girl who this is the thing. Girl goes to bed without taking her makeup off, unless you fucked her soul out. Unless you literally nearly killed her, and this girl needs to be on life support. There's no excuse for her going to bed without taking her face off. There's no excuse. There's only two reasons why she wouldn't do it. She's a lazy bitch, number one, or number two, she's got self-esteem issues and she doesn't want you to see her without makeup. Both of those things are red flags. So it doesn't matter which one it is. You do not put a ring on that finger.
I mean, I agree. I mean,
you don't need to sound scared. I'm not attacking you.
I know. But it's just like there's so many crazy stories that I keep hearing from people about cleanliness. Either the guy or the girl is a disgusting animal. And I just don't understand. Like, well, you didn't think by judging, because I know people who've looked at their bedroom at home and saw it was disgusting, picked side and said, oh, you know, they'll be different when it's our own home.
Yeah, no, it won't.
I mean, whatever. What's the messiest chick you've ever seen, that you've ever dated?
There was one that I won't forget. She was kind of like the one you described. She took her clothes off. When she got changed, the clothes were just left on the floor. I'm like, there is a basket in the corner. How are you that fucking lazy that you can't just chuck shit in the basket? You just drop shit on the floor where it is. And check a girl's drawers out. If you open the drawers and all the shit just looks like it's just jammed in there, thrown in there, yeah, just run for the fucking hills. Guys can be messy and disorganized without saying anything about you. This is the thing. You got to look at the
What?
psychology behind it. No. This is true. This is true. A guy can be messy and disorganized, and it doesn't necessarily say anything about him. Because if you put him in a situation where it demands that shit needs to be organized, such as you've got a girlfriend now, okay? So you need to look after you need to present yourself better, right? Then that's the and sorry, here's something that backs that up. A guy can go to work and be the most organized guy who's got his shit together at work. And then when you see him outside of work, the guy's a wreck. He doesn't do shit for himself. He doesn't look after himself. Like he lets shit slide. He doesn't give a fuck. But when he's at work and as soon as he clocks in, he's switched on. And everything is focused and in order and organized. And he gets the job done, right? A girl can be organized at home and she can be organized at work, but a girl can be disorganized at home. And if she's disorganized at home and if she's a mess at home, that shit isn't going to change when she goes to work. A girl takes her troubles wherever the fuck she goes. A guy won't. A guy knows I'm at work now. I need to bring it. I'm at work. But when he's at home, he just unwinds and he doesn't give a shit. If a girl is disorganized when all eyes are on her, she's going to definitely be disorganized when they ain't on her. And if she's disorganized when she's at home in her own private environment, it's because that's the way she is as a standard and she can't change that shit. I don't know why it's that way, but that's the way it is. I've found that in every fucking one I know, in everyone I've encountered. Girls are like their baseline is the way they always are, wherever the fuck they are. A guy can change his performance level. Girls, they can't.
I feel like that's not true in my experience.
Well,
I know some disgusting guys that stayed disgusting their whole lives.
oh no, I'm not saying that can't happen. I'm not saying that there's guys who are disgusting at home or whatever, but then when they go to work or when they meet a woman, they'll change. I'm not saying that happens. I'm saying that when that happens, when it's possible for somebody to be one way when they're in the privacy of their own home, but change if they meet someone or change if they go to work, when that happens, it's pretty much exclusively guys that happens with.
I mean, maybe only guys change when they get in relationships. I mean, okay, I know some guys that their mothers did everything for them. Like they literally, you didn't know because the rooms are so freaking spotless, but like they got in, they threw everything everywhere, dragged in mud, and mommy made sure everything was put away immediately because the little boy, whatever. And then they get married and their wife makes more money, works longer hours, they have kids, and the guy just sits there living in filth, and then she comes home later and it ends in divorce. I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, well, that's her fault.
But how is it her fault? Because how are you going to know? Because he lives with his parents. His mom cleaned up after him.
Because you wanted to be a boss bitch and you wanted to be the one who made all the money. So
it's her fault for marrying someone who makes less money.
If you're going to be a boss bitch, why would you marry a guy who's less well off than you, who's beneath you, unless you want to subconsciously or consciously lord over him in some way? Now, unfortunately for this girl, you can't lord over the guy in a way that only suits you. You can't cherry pick what kind of aspects you can have where you're above the guy. If you pick the guy who's a fucking loser, so you can be like, I've got the better job, I make the most money here, then you have to take the bad with the good. Like, you can wave down in front of him, you can be like, I'm the one who's got my shit together, I wear the trousers in this relationship. Yeah, now you also have to clean shit up after him because he's a fucking loser. Like, yeah, that's on you.
Yes, I mean, but like, what about if, okay, so like the guy comes, his mom cleans up everything for him, then he gets married, his wife works all day, his mom was maybe like a stay-at-home mom, and then he still doesn't clean because he's expecting his wife to be just like a stay-at-home mom for him.
But yeah, like his mom broke him. His mom broke him. She's responsible for that to some degree. And like, look, guys can learn from their mistakes. Maybe he loses a couple of relationships and he realizes I've got to get my shit together. I've got to look after myself. I've got to conduct myself better. But at the same time, if the girl took him on knowing this shit about him and she decided not to end the relationship immediately, that's her fucking fault as well.
I know. I mean, I 100% vet for all those things. I remember, like, Steven does not do one thing well. He does not clean
Wow.
one thing well. Just one thing.
Wow.
One item of mess he does not clean well. And he leaves it, like, complete. He, like,
Oh, I thought you were
lightly-
like, he does not do one thing well.
No. He
There
cleans
is nothing
everything
about it that
perfect.
he gets
No.
right.
No. He cleans everything fine. And then there's this one thing that he cannot clean well. He just, like, does not feel like cleaning it. He'll just, like, do the bare minimum. And then I'll just see it and it's, like, a complete mess. And I've realized, because he did this before we were married, he does this now. He just does not care enough to clean this one thing. So when my mom comes over, she sees
Wait,
that.
what is it? What is it?
The stovetop. You know what I mean? The glass stovetop thing. He just leaves
Okay.
it with everything on it. So when I cook, I clean that shit like sparkling, like brand new. When he cooks, first of all, there's an explosion everywhere. The cabinets dripping down is like he says he loves cooking. So I let him cook on the weekends, but like I have to do 10 times more work on Monday because he cooks on the weekends. But I don't complain. I don't say anything about it. But my mom comes over and she's like, how could you let him live like this? How could you let him do that? And I'm just like, pick your battles. This is not that bad. Like I'll just clean up after it.
All right. Jake's in the chat. Hey, Jake. Sorry. I'm still
Yes.
listening to your story. Yeah, you're shitting on Steven.
I'm not shitting on him. I'm saying that he does one thing not so great, and I just decided it was like an okay compromise to make.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's freaking perfect. I think.
So, is there other shit that your mom complains about when it comes to Steven?
No, just that. Literally just that, like, he explodes the kitchen when he cooks, and then he leaves everything with like a layer of grease.
Fuck.
Yes, I let him cook on the weekend, meaning that like he wants to cook, and I'm just like, okay. There's no real discussion. My God. Everybody's so nitpicky and stuff. What are you doing? I hear you like, are you eating?
No. I was just sorting something out here. But no, I'm just confused with regards to like you said glass top when it comes to the stove, right? So have you got the what's it called?
Electric.
The electric ones. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
those are shit.
I know.
Those are shit. I think the UK government, they want to make it like I don't know if they have or if they want to make it illegal to like get the gas hobs now. So the place where I live, I've got gas hobs, and I think that when I was trying to look to see if I could like get a new oven and then like new stovetop as well, it was pretty much impossible to get it. And like if you're looking for how to hook it up, because I can hook it up myself, but if you were like the home insurance is like a bit dodgy unless you get it done by somebody who's certified. But nobody wants to put them in now, so I don't know if the laws changed or not because they're about all the carbon footprint shit and there's a climate crisis. You can't have gas top oven. Fuck off. The electric ones are awful. Fucking hate them.
So yeah, they tried to pass that here so that you couldn't get gas stoves, saying, oh, people die, people die from everything. I mean, you can't base everything
Oh
on
yeah, 'cause
people.
you can't use gas. People die because it's not like fucking electricity hasn't killed anyone.
I know. I mean,
Jesus
people die from
Christ, you
everything.
guys, yeah, your government kills people with electricity all the fucking time.
Yeah, we get brownouts and things explode all the time here. What are you gonna do? It is easier to clean, so I will say that.
It's easier to clean. It's shitty to cook on.
It is. But what are you gonna do? You can always get one for outside, like a grill. They sometimes have the little thing.
Yeah.
I would love one so I
So
could use cast iron. But anyways, yes.
yeah, I've got skillets, so there's no way I'm getting it electric.
So what do you think of the mental load frustration of the ladies?
I'm sorry, but you guys do it to yourself.
So what kind of things should the ladies like talk to the dudes about before they get married? Like who's gonna make the appointments, the medical appointments for the family? Should that be a discussion?
I don't think the issue is that like what they should talk about. I think the issue is that it's interesting to me because let's be honest, if it comes to efficiency in finding a prospective partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Women are way more efficient than men.
Yeah.
If a woman decides, I want to find a guy, she can find a guy a lot quicker than what a guy can find a girl, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So long as we're talking about a woman who's in her prime and a guy who's in his prime, like if we're talking a girl in her, like, let's say 20s through to mid to late 30s, right? A girl can go out and find a guy, zero problems. A guy can go out and find a girl. It's going to take him a bit longer. So this is why I find it so strange as to why it seems like women find it harder to let go when there's warning signs.
Okay, I figured this out. You know how women always say, like, guys are too shy. They don't come up to us. They don't risk anything, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Women are even worse because when they get something, they won't risk it to get something that they actually want. That's why they're miserable.
Yeah, I mean, that side of things is because women generally want to have their cake and eat it. So like it's like I want to be in control. I want to be tough. I want to show that I can do this and I can make the first move if I want to. But at the same time, I want to know that a guy really wants me and he's going to fight for me, right? So it's like you want to be pursued, but at the same time you want to be the pursuer. And also there's this thing of I want to kind of play hard to get. But women generally nowadays, they don't know how to play hard to get. Because I know guys who really know how to read signals, right? And I saw a girl who was a friend of mine trying it on with another friend of mine. And I know that this guy likes this girl. And I told her, I know he likes you. You don't have to kind of waste your time, like just ask him out or whatever if you want to do that. And she's like, well, why doesn't he ask me out? And I'm like, I know that the guy asked you out already twice. She was like, no, he didn't. I was like, yes, he fucking did. So she was basically, she spent the next 2 weeks like doing all these kind of fucking shit tests, like pushing him away, pushing away, pushing away. And I was there for one of them. And I was like, why did you end it? She goes, I didn't end it. I was like, you literally shut the guy down. She was like, no, like if he wants me, he's gonna. I'm like, what the fuck? No guy would have interpreted what this girl did as she's playing hard to get. And this isn't an isolated incident. I've seen girls talk about like relationships where like they were, oh, I wanted him to play hard to get. Like, no, you just shut the guy down. No guy's gonna chase you after you pull shit like that.
Wow.
What?
I mean, so they don't even start dating, and then they're trying to play hard to get.
They've been out like 2 or 3 times, but it's almost like she had the talk with him where like it was, so are you seeing other girls on the side or is this exclusive? And he's like, well, what is this? Are we a couple? And she goes, we don't need to rush it, but I just want to know, like, have you got other options or whatever? And he's like, no. So she's like, oh, that's so sweet. So obviously, if you're the guy, you're going to think, well, okay, maybe we haven't put a label on whatever the fuck this is, but we know that like we're somewhat invested and there's no other options, right?
But
then
wait.
after-
He didn't say specifically, I just want to date you exclusively.
Like, no, she asked him, are you seeing anyone else on the side? And he
But
was
that's
like,
not
no.
that's not very clear. You see what I mean? It's not a clear ask. It's like, are we exclusive is a clear ask. Are you seeing other people is not a clear ask.
If you're saying, are you seeing other people, or is this just like you and me here? And he says, no, I'm not kind of keeping other options open. I'm just seeing you. Most people will understand that means we're exclusive. He was the one who asked her, like, are we a couple? She's the one who shut that down by saying, we don't need to rush into anything right now. I just want to know if you're seeing other people. And he told her no.
Weird. It's
So-
mixed signals
From who?
from her.
Oh, yeah, of course. I thought you were going to say from him.
No.
But like, no, yes, it's mixed signals from her. So then they go to the movies, right? She's holding his arm the entire fucking way through this film. And I can't remember what the fuck it was, but I know it wasn't like a romantic movie, because I remember when the guy told me what it was, I was like, she was holding a fucking arm through that kind of film. So like, she's obviously trying to let him know something. Like, you're not gonna. Friends don't go to the movies and hold somebody's arm throughout the entire fucking film like that, right? But then afterwards, when the day ends, she ended it like they're just friends. And so this is the thing. Like, it's just you're pulling these little kind of like fucking. You're playing these little head games,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not a fucking teenager anymore. That's the thing. I can only excuse that if the kids are fucking teenagers. But she's a grown-ass fucking woman. She's like 29 years old. So, like, to me, I'm sorry, but that's stupid.
So her complaint after the fact was he didn't chase me.
Yeah, he didn't chase her, but she's constantly just giving him the cold shoulder. And I think the one thing was like, look, no guy's going to chase you after that. No guy's going to think that you're interested after that. Was when they were out at a meal, like a bunch of friends were out at a meal, and a dude asks her for a phone number. She gives the guy the phone number in front of the other guy. I'd be like, I'm sorry, you'd be fucking dead to me in that situation.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe mentally unstable. I don't
But
understand that.
she's thinking in her head, her logic to me was like, well, this was a perfect opportunity. Like, the guy asked me for a number. So like, if I give the guy my number, then that means that the other guy needs to be like, I need to move now so that she doesn't go out with the other guy. And I'm like, oh, right. That's what you think the signal would be, right? Because to me, the signal would be that you're a fucking whore.
Yeah,
And I'm not going to ask you out anymore.
basically.
And she looks at me and she's like, well, if that's what you think, then I don't want to be with a guy like you. And I was like, okay, that's what most good guys would think. And that's why you're going to end up with a fucking loser.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, a girl can try and rationalize it however the fuck she wants. But the only guy that you're going to get is a fucking loser or a desperate guy who is also a loser. Because only the desperate guy would be like, I'm going to scramble for this girl who's given her number out to like random motherfucking guys when she knows that we're doing something special. Like she's holding my hand throughout the whole fucking movie. And now she just gives her number to a different guy. Like, why the fuck would you be with a whore like that?
Yeah, I agree. I haven't heard anything that insane. That's pretty bad. But what I see
I
a lot
know
of,
some of your girlfriends. I'm pretty sure that you've heard worse shit.
yeah, not quite like that confusing, like ridiculous. More like they're dating a guy, they really, really like him, but they're too afraid to ask if it's serious. And they let too much time go where he doesn't say it's serious. And then they flip out and break up with him.
Wait, sorry, why do they flip out and break up with him? What exactly?
Because they waited so long dating and he didn't say it was serious or exclusive.
I'm sorry, but like, in all honesty, that fucking burden is on you girls. That's on you. Like, I'm sorry, if the guy is there, if the guy shows up, then that means he's interested in you. Like, I'm sorry, but you should know this. Women decide that shit. It's down to you to say when you want something more. Don't make the fucking guy ask that shit. You're the sensitive ones. You be the ones to say, are we serious? Can we be boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever? And then the guy will tell you, yeah, like he showed up. He showed the fuck up. He's taking you out. If he's paying for shit, then it's serious. A guy wouldn't be paying for shit if it wasn't serious.
Well, I don't know about that, Daemon. Come on.
Yeah, you have to
Come
give.
on, bro.
Come on, what?
I
Good
mean,
to see you, by the way, dude.
yeah, good to see you too, bro. No, well, come on. Let's be honest, man. Have you ever been on a date where you take a girl out, maybe to the movies or whatever that nature? You pay for it, but you don't necessarily want to. That doesn't mean you want to actually take the chick serious. It could mean that you just want to smash. I mean, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, but for a guy
But-
that's serious.
Well, okay, I didn't hear the whole context of the story. But I'm just saying, if the dude pays, that doesn't mean the guy wants to take you serious. Except why. I don't know if that was your argument.
I can see that, but the thing is that like, look, okay,
Yeah.
those are the guys who, most serious guys, if they go out with you, if they're invested in that way, if they're seeing you more than one time, if you ask them, they'll be like, yeah, we're serious. Now, this is another reason why girls should ask, because the guy who's like, no, I don't want us to be exclusive or whatever. Now you know the guy's an asshole who just wants to fuck, so you can get rid of him.
Yeah, but they're
But
not
this
going to
is
be
why it's
honest though
important for
about
girls to
that,
ask.
Daemon.
Well,
The guy's not going to be honest. Like, oh, by the way, I'm not going to take you serious after this date. There's no guy that's going to be honest about that.
I know plenty of guys who would openly just say, look, can we just keep it casual?
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
those guys
but
who
for the majority of men, if they say, "Hey, let's keep it casual," let's, in other words, friends with benefits. Is that what you're kind of alluding to?
Yeah.
Okay, most women aren't going to accept that unless the guy is you know, he has money or maybe he's ripped. Then she's thinking, okay, give him friends for benefits, and maybe one day he'll take me serious. Could be, but most men can't pull that off. Most men will just
No, but
lie.
I'm saying, okay, so the beginning, I can't remember when exactly you came in. The beginning of this conversation is,
Uh-huh.
whose responsibility is it to say or to ask, hey, can we be exclusive? Can we be serious?
woman.
Can you put a label on this? Thank you. That's what
The
I'm
woman.
trying to say.
Easily the woman,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, this is the woman's role, because
Yeah,
if
that's the
the
woman's role.
guy asks, if the guy is the one to ask, say like, hey, are we going to be something serious? Or that's emotional, sentimental shit.
That's gay.
That's down to the woman.
That's gay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And also, this means something more to women. Men have an understanding. I'm sorry, but we can easily spot when a girl is invested and wants to be exclusive and wants to be serious. We can spot that when the girl becomes clingy and attached and everything. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but we can read that. But women are, considering they're the emotional creatures, they're also somehow emotionally retarded, They need some kind of confirmation. They
They're
need
pretty
like,
fucking
I
stupid.
need
Yeah.
to know if this is serious. I need to know if like we're exclusive. I need to know, and I need a label that says that we're boyfriend and girlfriend. So you're the ones who need to ask for that shit.
Yeah. Well, also, it's beneficial for the woman to do that because, again, at the end of the day, most men tend to want sex, right? Exclusive sex, to where women want to put a label on that. If the woman's going to give you any type of sexual benefits, she's going to want some kind of title to know that, hey, you know, I belong to you, you belong to me, type of shit. So I get it. But most men, if they could, hey, they you know, they want to kind of get
Dude,
away.
what-
Their cake
You
and eat
made
it too.
that
That's fine.
song pop into my head. What the fuck is that song with
Which
that
one?
lyric in it? With that lyric, like I belong to you, you belong to me.
Fuck, I don't know, man.
It's
It's like
that,
every
Hey
every
Ho
gay love song. I don't know.
It's that Hey Ho song. Fuck, I can't remember who
Hey
the fuck
ho,
did
hey ho.
that. not quite like that.
I have no idea.
Steve,
What's up, bro?
Don't say Ola.
No, say
why,
hola,
why do you
bro.
want to say Ola? You're culturally appropriating. You can't say Ola.
You're too white for that.
Yeah, that's right. I am
What
I'm
a
a little
racist
white for that,
shit.
but I'm going to say it anyway because
Disgusting, racist, bigoted bitch.
Oh my god.
it's white empowerment.
No.
There you
Anyways,
go.
what were
Hey,
we talking
Steve,
about?
me and
Okay.
you have the same hair color.
No, one is blonde, one is like yellow.
Yeah, he has blonde, no?
This
No,
is
it's
white.
It's gray.
This is white.
Gray with brown.
Oh,
White.
Okay.
That's what happens when you live with Cat.
Yeah, that wasn't dyed hair. He's just stressing out with Cat.
And it started way before her, so like I was preparing for that like
No.
Well, you
years
are-
before.
Yeah, you are a doctor, right? So that's kind of
Yeah.
stressful.
It went full
No.
gray when the baby happens.
Oh,
Well, yeah. but,
Bam.
I mean, it started when I was a teenager.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh shit,
but-
really?
That first
Yeah.
bombing probably started it.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Oh
You know.
fuck. Well, looks good
It
on
ran-
you, bro. I
no,
thought
no,
it was
it-
blonde.
No, no,
It runs
Your
in the
mom
family.
was completely white
Yeah,
at like
she-
20.
Yeah, she was white by 30.
Okay.
Oh,
My
wow.
brother was white by 30.
Mhm.
Really? Wow.
It runs in the family. It's got to be some sort of melanin issue in the hair follicle. I don't know what it is.
Nice.
Hey, do you have like an albino relative or something?
No.
He is
It-
the
no.
Because isn't their hair like they're born with like gray hair or something?
Yeah, they are, but no, I was not born with gray. I was born with blonde, then I went brown, and then I went to white. So
Oh, okay. Well, dude, that's you're Super Saiyan, bro. I mean, you born a Super Saiyan, then went to base form.
yeah,
And now you're Ultra Instinct.
yeah, exactly.
There you go. Perfect. Cat
And I
Oh my
doesn't.
God.
avoid the sun now.
No. I don't know. Weird.
Or
He's
he's
Ultra
just
Instinct.
like an OG white supremacist. Like, and it runs in the
Oh,
family.
God.
Runs in the family, white supremacist. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we.
Anyway, so Stephen, when do you think? No. Do you think a guy or a girl is responsible for making a relationship serious and exclusive?
Both are responsible.
But who has to make the first initiation of the
She's
Whoever
talk?
asking
feels
who has
weakest.
to ask. Who has to ask? Are we in a relationship now? Are we serious? Are we boyfriend, girlfriend? Who does the asking of that question?
Well, there's two things.
Oh no.
One, whoever feels weakest and insecure in the relationship, and two,
Exactly.
one who feels like they want to leave the relationship and they have other options, so they're giving you the option before they do it because they're
Well,
giving.
if they have other options and it's a guy, the guy would just duck out without asking the question.
Not necessarily. Like if he had
No,
someone
but
that
I'm
he
saying-
thought.
I'm saying-
No.
I'm saying
if
what he should do.
Nobody's
he
gonna
should
do
do,
that though.
There's no should. There's do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a guy and you know you have other options and they're better options, why would you ask the girl that you're with, hey, are we serious? Because you've got a better option elsewhere. So move the fuck on.
No, this only happens when there is an almost equal option and you're trying to make a decision.
So in very rare situations, or
I don't know how
His whole
rare
life.
it is. I mean, I didn't have those situations. I mean, it's usually it was just ended because I would take the relationship, the type of person that I was with, put it into the future, and was like, I'm gonna end it. It's gonna end at some point,
Mm.
and then I would end it, or
Okay.
she would end it, or whatever.
whatever. Okay. Let me ask you. obviously you're a pretty successful guy. We're like,
Why are
I
you
know
with
Cat's
Cat?
there. We're
Sorry.
no. That was my question. That was not my question. I wanted to ask
God.
if it's okay with Cat. I don't know, but like, how many chicks did you more or less run through before getting to
Do
Cat?
not say an exact number.
Ballpark.
Yeah.
40,
Don't think about it too much.
40, 50, 40, 50,
Don't
60. I don't know.
Just quickly.
It's 40.
Okay, that's a good number. See, that's how I know. Okay. He's like, okay, well, he already experienced a pretty good amount of women going
But
back
wait,
and forth.
What?
there's a caveat. I started late in life.
So he had to make up
well,
for
yeah, of course.
lost time.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Were you making up for lost time while you were with Cat?
Yes.
What? No.
In the beginning, yes.
Not while I was. No.
Well, yeah, Kat already admitted that. Like she said
Yeah,
that on the
yeah.
Donovan
She
Chart
was-
show.
No. He was, but like we were getting to know each other in the beginning.
Well, yeah, we
Right.
weren't exclusive at that time.
Anyways,
But Kat
So-
was.
yeah.
That's
So-
the way it should be. But I'm just saying the fact that Steve has kind of experienced a good amount, leading into that, he has a lot of experience where he had options, right? So he was kind of more like he can kind of pick more or less the girls that he would enjoy. That's kind of where I'm going at with it. There's a lot of men. 40 is a big number, actually. The vast majority of dudes kind of get through about 3 to 4 girls before settling down.
Yeah, he thinks
but
that
that's
he
not
has
it.
like a low amount,
It's
and that,
low.
and
It's
if he's
not.
drunk
That's high.
when he was
bro.
18.
No,
That's high. It really is
No,
high.
but like,
For
The
guys,
average
for
male,
guys who are
yeah.
in our generation, 40 is an okay number. It's not like a super high number.
because Daemon has
Like,
at
we
least
grew up in the
400.
80s. In the 80s, we
Ice.
80s. We fucked for a living.
Well, but I do think it's important because I know now. I mean, at that time, I knew what exactly I wanted because I had been through so many.
He's been ran through.
So much.
No,
I ran
no.
through so
He
many.
ran through.
I ran through so many failures, and then I figured out like,
Wow.
oh, this is exactly what I want. This is perfect, and I'm not going to ever get better than this.
And then that one
Cat.
failed, and then you met Cat after.
Yes, Cat. No, for sure. There is no one better of all of them. No one
Wow,
better.
you guys are terrible.
No one.
The
better.
one before Cat. Yeah, I got you.
No, not even the one before Cat. No.
The one after Cat. Oh,
Wow.
No, there's no afters. No.
So this is a lovely story.
Oh, no.
And it reminds me of another conversation we had with Kat. So tell us about this other lady who
No.
yeah,
what other lady?
the one because apparently Kat has a friend who apparently you would bang, but she told me that she wants to fight you for her.
Oh,
She
I did
wants
not
to
say
bang her
that.
too.
No. Did not.
You
say
both
that.
want to bang the same chick, apparently.
I didn't
Let's
say
talk
that.
about that.
Okay, let's talk about that. I'm.
There's nothing to talk about.
This is
He
news
thinks
to
she-
me.
You guys asked him.
Cat, this is news that could to fight the Matrix. We got to know. Go.
No. That was earlier. But this
Oh.
is just, shit talking. But
Oh, okay.
anyways, they asked him, Tarak and Daemon asked him, any of Kat's friends that you would bang, and he named a girl because they said you have to pick one, and he picked one. And then I
Okay.
sent them the photo, and they're like, "Yeah, I'd bang her."
Oh God.
Oh, that was the chick.
Yes.
That was the chick. Oh yeah, no, yeah. So Kat sent us a picture of.
Is that what you guys talk about it on Cat's streams and shit?
No,
Yes.
yeah. So Kat sent
That's
us
what,
a
dude.
picture.
Even on my stream, we don't talk about banging chicks. Like, okay,
Yeah, so like
you gents
so there
over
was-
here,
there
go
were
on.
there were 3 girls, I think, plus Kat. You were in the picture, right, Kat?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So Kat was apparently like, so this is the hoe that Steve wants to bang.
It's not that I
I
want to.
know,
It's
I
like I
both
would.
I think,
Like,
I
if you
think-
put a gun to his head, he would do it. You know?
yeah. So like my
to save
response was instantly like, "Man's got good taste. I'd bang her as well." And then Tarak was like 100%. And then Kat, instead of being angry, was like, I'd bang her too.
Oh man, y'all are crazy. Okay.
So yeah, Steve, threesome. There. I hooked you up.
No,
man.
no threesomes.
No,
No,
no, no,
I'm
no, no.
not interested.
I
in
love
that.
how you waited for her to say no first.
No, I didn't. I, like no.
No, he looked at her. He's like, okay, yeah, no. He's like, look first. No.
Or, no,
He read the body language correctly, and he's like, nope, no threesome.
Oh my God.
not interested. Really, it's too much work. It's not worth
he's
it.
still doing it.
Just think about it. In another like 150 years, you'll be looking back thinking, we could have had a threesome.
It's not really
It's
that
not
great
what
like you
it's-
think it is.
Oh
And
wait,
the
have you been in one?
repercussions.
No. But like I
Oh,
know
then
people
you
who
don't
have.
know.
I know
Oh,
a lot of
don't
people have. Yeah, no.
And they all said, man, horrible. It's horrible having two vaginas right in front of your face.
No,
Yeah,
they always say
oh
they
my
end up
God,
fighting.
what am I gonna do?
And
Why
they-
am I being put in this
They
tough
want
position?
two vaginas right there, two pairs of
Oh,
breasts.
God.
You're like,
I
this is
love
horrible.
one, but two, I
This
just
sucks.
can't manage.
This
It's not
is
like
just-
God gave me two fucking hands.
I feel like
And,
Homer
like-
Simpson. I'm just like, no, wrong. I did no. This is a horrible experience.
It is.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I mean,
agree.
There's one couple in which the girl left the guy for the other girl.
Oh yeah.
But you
Was that your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, I have one too. That
Oh,
did
yeah.
that.
Oh, there's two of them. I mean, yeah, it happened.
Yeah, no. This one, the couple did it. They were married with kids and everything, and then
Jeez.
the girls left. The girl left her husband and family and go moved with the other girl.
All right, see, no, this is why you have to kill the other girl and bury the body after.
You don't bury it, you put it up in your front lawn to let the other girls know, don't do this.
God.
or don't have a threesome with this couple. Just
Yeah.
don't do
Oh my
it.
God.
Don't do that.
There's not a pineapple involved. There's no pineapples.
Wow.
Oh geez. Yeah, Hitler in
Anyway.
hell.
So yeah, let's go to something less degen.
Yes, please.
Last
Okay.
degen.
Yeah.
Is this possible?
Well, actually, your mum should be getting back now.
Mm,
No.
You said 1 hour.
she's living her life. She's probably too drunk right now. I don't
Oh
know.
shit. Okay.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
would be
she's
bad.
partying.
Yeah. There's
Yeah, she said
Isn't
that
she, like,
Kat was a
70?
disappointment. She said Kat was a disappointment as a child, and she just decided to leave.
It's
And
it's
No,
still
that's
affecting
like
her till
no.
today.
It's
Damn.
wrong cat. Different one. No, you were not a disappointment.
who was
to
a
your
disappointment then?
mother. The other cat.
Oh, don't say that on the internet.
I just said the other cat. What?
The other cat. So there's two cats involved. Okay.
Anyways,
Interesting.
okay, they're trying to get Teriak back because, as you may or may not have known, he has left us.
Yeah, what happened to Teriak?
So he says that we're not very serious.
not we.
What? Wait, what? You guys are not taking this stream serious at all. I'm leaving. That's what he did.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he blames Kat, not me. Me
Oh,
and Tarek are fine. Tarek's my boy. I love
Yeah.
the guy. He's no homo.
right. You
Kat's
better
the
say
one
that.
who- yeah, I've got to clear it up.
Uh-huh.
At least no homo yet. But as far as I know, there's no interest there. It's just kind of nothing whatsoever. Like,
Okay. Gotcha.
we're not talking Alex here. We're talking Tarek.
Right.
So-
Right. I got you there.
Mhm.
So,
So
what
we
happened?
can
Where's
go.
he at? Is he coming back?
No.
Well, see,
no.
Kat just isn't professional.
I
She's just
know.
not prepared. She doesn't start. She doesn't know how to tell the time. Like we established that earlier on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say to her, "We're going live in 3 hours, right?" And she's like, "Yeah." 2 hours later, I've got messages like, "I'm on. Where are you?" Like, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the 3 hour as well. I was like, I got time.
You
Okay.
saw that? You didn't tell me?
Well, I was like, okay, well,
I didn't really read it. I'm gonna be honest.
You didn't read it?
Wow.
Was that 4? I was like 3 hours. We got time to cook. And then she's like, wow.
Yeah.
So you went on
Early.
stream too early, and now Teriak hasn't showed up. So there you go.
Yeah. No, he's not coming because he says that we need to start being like serious.
Stop
And
saying
You
we.
you're totally
saying
joking
we.
with me, bro. There's no way Teriak said that.
He said that.
Stop saying we. It was you, Kat. It was you.
Cause yeah, okay. I originally had a different thumbnail for this episode, and I think that's what like set him off.
Wait, what?
What
Why?
thumbnail are you using now, Kat?
I'm using like a normal one.
No, it's a normal thumbnail. Why?
Yeah, yeah,
what was the original thumbnail?
Show me the
No.
thumbnail.
No.
Can you put it on
the
screen
thumbnail
for
up
us?
that's the one you're using. Put the one that you're using now up on screen. I'm going to be disappointed if it's not the one.
No, I saw the thumbnail, bro. It's a normal thumbnail.
Yeah,
No,
it's a
let me
normal
see.
thumb-
It's like green.
Put it up
Yeah.
because I haven't seen it. I just jumped into the StreamYard.
Hold on.
What was the original thumbnail?
I have to save it because I deleted it.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Kat.
Sorry.
Well, I do it myself. I'll do it for you.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa.
God,
I
okay.
will. Let me get it. Where is it? I'm gonna share it. This was the original thumbnail, and this is
No, before you show the original, show the one that you're currently using. So at least I
it's
can
just
see
green
it.
and it says news or something.
Yeah, it's boring.
Oh,
It's boring.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's
Fuck's
boring.
sake.
Yeah,
What's the
so
original?
This was the original, and then yeah.
What? Daemon break cat mom's hips. What the fuck? So how did Daemon was like? I mean, so how did Teriak say like, okay, yeah, I don't. You got to take it more serious, and then he didn't show up. Like, I don't get it.
I was like, I don't want to be a part of this.
I don't think that this was the thing that pushed Teriak away.
I think it is.
I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that.
It's possible.
It's hard to believe that Teriak. I don't know.
Yeah. No, because you know what? We haven't been very serious. I put my little music videos. He doesn't like that, I don't think. Because it's not, he wants to do like debates and like hard hitting.
No, I don't think it's the base he wants to do. He likes talking about the conspiracies and the other issues that he wanted to bring up.
Oh, and that's serious?
So-
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the seriousness he's talking
That's
about?
like super
Cat,
serious.
let's get serious and let's talk about aliens. Okay. So fuck, are
Yeah.
you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, there's like he had quite a lot of videos of interesting things that I was actually interested in as well, because the whole kind of declassification of those files, like one way or another, like it's interesting to talk about, like, is it alien stuff? If it isn't alien stuff, then why the fuck are the government saying it is? Like, either it is aliens or it isn't. But to explore it and what the guys are talking about it, it's like the government are lying to you or covering shit up because they want you to be afraid of like an external threat. So why do they want to do that? Like when you go into when you deep dive into that shit, it's interesting shit to think about. It's another form of control, and it's interesting to think about why they're doing it.
Okay.
And
So
Teriak likes exploring that shit. So
I mean, I do too. It's just like, okay, look, the thing is, I can't research that stuff.
you can. All you have to do is don't go on ChatGPT, and instead go onto the sites that talk about that stuff. Like,
jeez.
you
Okay.
did really well with the red shoe stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just do a similar thing with other shit as well.
I don't know what the red shoe stuff is.
Wow.
I saw the well, I heard the song. I like the song.
Well, the song is based on the podcast episode.
Oh, okay.
Check the podcast out, Jake.
The first one.
It's
There's two red
incredible.
It's incredible. Are
It's
you sure?
Incredible. Incredible. It's got
Okay.
everything you need in a good story. Children
Okay.
having their ankles broken.
Okay.
Yeah. Children having their ankles broken and being chased through a forest on like some hidden away island, and then sacrificed, and then having some designer sweet leather shoes made out of their skin.
Okay.
Like really, really good. It's like Epstein meets Silence
Right.
of the Lambs
Okay.
meets
And-
Joe Biden.
So this was the serious topics that Teriak's like, we got to talk about these serious
Yes.
topics, which is that
Yes.
shit. And you're not talking about that anymore. You're talking about news and the Matrix. I don't know what the fuck. Then he left. And
Yeah.
that's what he's upset about.
Yes.
I think the thing that pushed him over the edge was the constant reliance on Chat GPT.
I don't get what does Chat GPT have to do with anything? I don't understand.
It's because he can't, like, we're supposed to be talking about serious stuff, and then Kat says, well, like, let me tell you about this, and she's reading stuff that, you know when you're in school and you have to do like a book report or something, and then you have this one div kid on the short bus who's licking the window, and he stands up and he gives his book report, and he holds up a piece of paper, and it's like he's reading out his report to the class, but you know there's nothing written on that paper, and he's just making shit up. That's what Kat sounds like.
Oh God, Kat. Okay.
It's not my fault. Look, he's right.
She actually said it's not my fault.
But she was licking the seats, not the window. Let's be honest.
Anyway.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave when you guys get serious. No, I'm kidding. You guys are just like totally not serious. Anyways.
All right. So so that's why this episode is now like news. I did the whole news thing and it was like serious, super serious.
Oh, nice. Super serial.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
super serial now. And then Daemon came.
All of you.
And
Oh my God, Stephen.
Yeah.
God. See, it's not just me.
No, this of course not.
Also, first of all, we have to like talk about how neither of them had respect for my show at all from the beginning. That's why I just gave up.
none of them had respect for your show.
Everything for your show.
Yes.
We got your show all of the greatest accolades. We got your show a Stripe. I mean, you can't ask for much better than that. You got a Stripe.
Well,
I mean,
let's admit he did have some meat on camera
what?
during one of your shows.
What?
He ate a steak, a burned steak. We think it
I'll
could have
tell
been a
you-
child. But we're
Oh
not sure.
no. I mean, but look, it's fine.
go
We're
on.
just gonna try harder now, and then eventually he'll be like, okay, they're trying harder, and he'll come back.
Okay.
This is our motivation.
Yeah, this is our motivation. So like we just have to like do better.
I feel like I
Small
need to get
Irish
his
man.
side of the story here. because
His side of the
it's
story
just-
is like this dumb bitch kept like talking about the dumbest shit ever, and all I wanted to do was talk about aliens, but no. And there's
Oh,
this
you're right.
really
Ter-
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Aliens. Yeah. That's not dumb at all, Teriak. Yeah. I don't know. I
mean,
don't know.
Look, I get it. Like he has a passion. It's just if he wanted to talk about that, he would have to research that because like I physically cannot research things I don't find interesting. It's like
You
a me
physically
problem.
can't do it.
I just can't do
You
it. Like,
physically can't research
physically,
something that you don't.
I physically cannot research things I don't
You're sh-
find
Hold on.
interesting.
You're sure it's not? It's physical and not just you just don't want to do it.
It's probably both, but you know
Okay.
what?
Her eyes physically shut down.
They just
she
like
cannot see the page.
She's just like,
Right.
my eyes are closed.
Right.
Okay.
Some
Okay.
snoring is involved.
Yeah. So, anyways, once again, I would like to say that we would like him to come back to make sure, like, we just put that out there, and maybe you guys can, like, you know, go and I don't know, harass him until he comes back. Like, maybe we can like work on like harassing him until he wants to come back. I feel like that's a good tactic. Yeah, that works,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe.
So,
There's
Kat,
no
when's your
moving
mom
on.
getting back? Come on.
Oh, not for a long time. But I did write a song about that. But like that's like
Stop it.
You wrote a
Stop
song
it.
about your mom coming back from partying. That's weird. It's a weird thing to write about.
She felt inspired.
yeah, like look. Anyways, just one second.
Did you just make that like right now? Jeez.
What? Like we're gonna get him back, okay?
We're gonna dig him out of the ground.
we're gonna force him to come back. I feel
Yeah.
like he must have signed some sort of contract somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, anyways, you guys go harass him. And do you want to hear this song now? Yes.
No.
Sure. Yeah.
No.
Okay. No.
Why? Why not?
I would like to hear it if Daemon wants to hear it.
Come on.
What is it a song about?
It's about you and my mom.
Oh, I thought it was about your mom partying and waiting for her to come back home.
No.
That's what you said you wrote about, right?
No.
Oh no.
Does
I
Jake
guess I
know
missed.
the backstory to this? Jake, are you aware of the backstory?
I'm not
Okay,
aware
tell
of
him, tell
anything
him.
that you guys have been talking about.
Yeah.
See?
So-
So, like, man, Kat's mom's a prime piece of us. She's like,
Okay. All right. I've never seen her. I don't know.
I had to time that so well for Kat to start drinking. So apparently, right, Kat's moaning about how her mom's rich and she's poor and she's struggling so hard in Miami. So I was basically like, I found out, like, I was like, wait, your mom's rich? And she was like, yeah, that bitch has got like a fucking mansion on a lake and all this kind
Damn.
of stuff. Like, she's like super rich and all this kind of stuff. And then she complains about her stepfather, right? So I'm like, oh, so they're not happily married. And she was like, I don't know, but he's like a loser. And I'm like, right,
He's
okay.
a loser.
And then
Asshole, not loser.
I'm like, right, okay. So the plan should be, I'll do the,
Uh-huh.
gentlemanly thing, and I'll step in, and just, I think, what was the phrase? I'll smash her back doors in, and we'll basically kind of get rid of the loser stepfather, and I'll keep her sweet, and at the same time, I'll do Kat and Steve the favor of building them their own little mansion on the lake. Steve and I can hang out. I'll look after the kids. I'll be a good stepfather to them, but they have to call me daddy, both of them. including
Jeez.
Steve,
Okay.
Right?
And you're forgetting where we yell back and forth. I'm on the
We're
island.
gonna yell back and
Yeah.
forth across the lake to each other. I'll be like, "Hey, Steve, do you want to go fishing? Fishing."
There's
I'll
an
say,
echo
"I'll
there
give you
too.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and then we can go dynamite fishing on the lake, piss
Nice.
off all the other neighbors. Like,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
the lads
actually on
having
2
fun.
lakes, in the front and the back.
Yeah, there's 2 lakes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's really nice. You can see it from space.
Wow.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You'll be able
the
to see
Great
a
Wall of
mom's
China.
vagina from space.
Oh, fuck.
Great Wall of Vagina, yes.
Great Wall of Vagina.
Anyway, so are we ready for the song?
Yeah,
Go
I'm
for it.
ready if Daemon's ready.
Okay, now I put into it's like it's a different style than you're used to from me. So
Are you debuting the song? Is this the first
Yes.
time? Okay, awesome.
might be the only time. I don't think I'm gonna put it anywhere because it's kind of
Well, I'm so happy I'm
just
here
for
to listen to it. Yeah.
yes,
honored.
anyway.
Oh gosh.
Daemon's got a crush, oh what a surprise.
Oh,
Cat's
shit.
mom with those sparkling eyes, he's planning a wedding, thinking it's grand, but Cat's rolling her eyes, she can't understand. Oh Daemon, Daemon, what a wild ride, trying to marry Cat's mom with so much pride, breaking her hips and doing backflips, whatever it takes, just to put his plan in place. Father-in-law Daemon,
Let me know,
ain't that
chat.
a
Do you like the
fact?
song? I think I'm
Cat's
digging it.
husband Steve happily calls him dad. He bought a big ring and a fancy new suit, hoping Cat's mom will say he looks cute. But now he's Cat's dad and Steve's father-in-law too. Cat's shaking her head, how is this true? So if you hear laughter and see Damon's grin, just know Steve and Cat are now moving in, shooting deer off the balcony overlooking the lake. Cat's mom and Daemon, a quirky love tale, in his huge ass home they shall prevail. Oh Daemon, Daemon, what a wild ride, trying to marry Cat's mom with so much pride, breaking her hips and doing backflips, whatever it takes, just to put his plan in place. Father-in-law Daemon, ain't that a fact? Cat's husband Steve happily calls him dad. Cat's husband Steve happily calls him dad.
Kat's husband, Steve, happily calls him dad. I like it.
It's cute, right? I
That's
think
like,
it's
No.
that's like
It
the
sucks.
tune to a TV show that should be made about me fucking your mum.
Yeah, dude. That's totally like a sitcom. Like,
the second I can do like AI like videos by just like
It
typing
should.
in
It'd
the
be
story.
like an 80s TV show where
Yeah.
I'm just banging your mom.
dude,
And,
no.
and you know what would happen is every time she comes on the set, she would roll in a wheelchair and everyone would clap.
Yes.
Like
That's
you
when the
guys
audience claps. It's like, oh, it's Kat's mum. Who
Mom.
got it?
seen, like you ever seen the sitcoms of like Family Matters? Like Kat's mom's in a wheelchair, like trying to open the door. She's like, "Oops," and then it pauses and it shows the name, played by Kat's mom. Like stuff like that. Or Daemon like looks back and he smiles at the camera and it pauses. That's what I picture right there. Like 90s sitcom intro.
I think this would have been great if your mother was here to hear that song.
No.
You're not gonna
It
show it to
would.
her?
It would. It would be great if your mum was here. But see, you're not giving the audience what they want because the audience want your mum to be in the conversation.
Jeez.
Yeah, well, I told her to leave at like 6:30. That would give us 30 minutes to show her, and then she could leave. But you know, timing.
So when is she coming?
Yeah.
You said she's going to be back in an hour.
I don't know. Maybe she's like really there doing stuff.
Yeah, like I think that you should ring her.
She's chugging margaritas.
Yeah, you know, it's very hard.
She's
to,
going to be chugging on my cock. She needs to, you need to give her a ring now. Give her a ring and be like, hey, where are you?
No. Anyways, so moving
Damon's the
on.
most provocative when he's on your show. That's for damn sure. He's not this
This is
provocative.
my show to unwind on.
Yeah, for real. man. He doesn't do this on my show, but yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's Daemon after hours.
I
Mhm,
know.
for real.
I mean, basically, yeah. So,
Cinemax.
are we gonna go back to a topic?
See,
Can we go back to
you
any
would
topic
understand
after
the
this?
incredible honor.
No. Okay. So back to the mental load.
Hang on a second.
What?
Do you get
What?
it now, Jake? Do you get why he checked out?
What he said? You have to plan. I am.
So you're
What
not
is it,
giving
5
the audience
minutes
what they
before?
want. If you just ask the audience, hey, should I call my mom right now? Everyone would be like, yeah, you should. You should. That's what you should do. Play to the masses. They
No.
Guys, can we call Kat's mom? Can you let us know if we should
I don't even
call
know how
Kat's
to
mom?
do that on
It
this.
won't.
It's called a telephone. You just ring it.
I just put her by the mic.
But then she can't hear you. So what's the point?
Yeah, there's
Just
Oh,
put
that's
her
true.
on loudspeaker and you can translate what I'm saying to her.
I'm not doing that. That's really weird.
Say, Mom, I got a friend that wants to fuck.
Oh, God, this is just
You
so
want-
wrong.
What
Like,
are you
why would I
saying?
do that? I have to live with her after.
I want to break
Yeah,
both your
but you won't
hips.
have to-
And I did
he
tell her that.
says.
Look, first of all, I showed her the thumbnail, the original thumbnail, and she's like, "What is this degenerate bullshit that you're doing on the internet?" And I'm like, "Well,
I'm pimping you out, Mom. I'm getting you an upgrade.
It gets good views, Ma. It gets good views.
yeah." And then he's like, "What do you mean breaking my hips? What does that mean?" And then I'm like, "What do you mean you don't know what that means?" And she's like, "Is this a sex thing, honey?"
Why are you making your mom sound like a Jewish mom?
I know. We'll just put a Cuban accent on that. I don't know how to do one.
She's got a Cuban accent.
Yeah, of course.
I'm definitely fucking her. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Anyways, so back to the topic.
Yes, so
You
go.
were
You're the
explaining- you were talking about your friends earlier on when we were
Which
talking
one?
about why would a girl be with a loser guy who doesn't kind of clean up after himself and shit like that. It doesn't make money, hasn't got a job. And you're like, well, they trade, like they decide that the sex is good, so they'll put up with a guy like that. All as you got to tell her is like, this guy's got a job. He makes really good money. And he's tidy, he's clean, he's almost OCD when it comes to keeping shit neat. And all of the other good stuff about her, you know how awesome I am. You just tell her that stuff. Then just be
Look.
like, But the only catch is that, like, you know, and the sex will obviously be amazing. But the only catch is that, like, you're not going to be walking anymore.
Yeah.
So that's the only downside. Like,
You look
and
from Roseanne.
that's a decent downside. That's an okay
Yeah.
downside.
Perfect.
Okay, well, she does have a husband first. So we
Yeah,
have to
but
wait
she was
for him.
single.
No, we have to wait for him to pass. And he
No, we
makes
don't. We can
yeah,
wait. We can
and he has
just,
a lot of money, obviously.
Oh.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
he'll probably
actually-
die when
What the
I was
hell's your
gonna
mom
say,
doing partying then if she has a husband?
She's with her best friend at her house.
So, oh, that's partying.
is that a girl or a guy?
A girl, obviously.
Okay.
How old's your mom?
I don't know, like 100. We don't say ages.
At what
okay,
age does she
Jake-
have you?
Jake,
I
she
can
doesn't know
just-
how to tell the fucking time hours wise. She's not going to know years.
Okay. Like if you give me her age of when she had you, and then I could just add 50 to it, and I'll more or less
Yeah,
know.
she was 18 when she had me.
So she's 88.
I don't know how to math.
Okay.
It's hard, all right, you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
I decided I'm never going to do math after I graduated school.
How old
Right
is
on.
the stepdad?
Oh, he's
He's like 4 years or 3 years older.
Is he 92?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that's how, but sure. Whatever. Anyways, so
When do you think he's going to die?
I don't know, but he's still kicking and his dad is still kicking, which is really freaking messed
That
up.
was good genes then.
I know it's not good
We
looking
can
good
get
for
him
us.
down. We'll
Yeah,
start
not
him.
good for
I think
inheriting
if he-
money.
If he walks into the bedroom and sees me banging her, he'll probably croak.
I don't think so. I think
I think he'll die when he sees what I've done to
No,
her.
Well,
he's,
Daemon, you got to make a trip to Miami, bro.
he's strong.
yeah, he's very strong.
A tree
Yeah.
fell on his arm, and
He just flicked it off.
he just flicked it off.
She'll look like she
Couldn't-
took a tree between her legs. I think it will kill him. I think he'll just
No,
go
man.
off.
Or he might join in. Who knows?
Anyways, now he's using his money to like finance people. So now he's become a bank.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can he give me free money?
No, not free. He charges interest just like a bank.
Oh.
There's a contract and everything.
Like really low interest?
No,
No.
Oh,
He
okay.
makes money off of people.
higher than bank interest.
Damn. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah. So
I
on
thought
that-
that's exactly what
no,
the bank
no,
interest is.
on average, it's 8%. He's charging 10.
Fuck.
This guy brought it down to 9, but the other people was 10.
Yeah, that's pretty high interest.
See, when you have money, it's easy to make more money.
Mhm.
So not fair.
And then he
Yeah.
gets the house.
Or if
and
you
pay
torture
the
people.
vault.
Yes, this is true.
An adrochrome center. What the hell's that?
Adrenochrome.
How do you not know
adrenochrome.
what that is?
Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome. Okay.
Yeah. There's
is that?
actual scientific studies on this substance. You can only get when you make someone
Is that like drinking
terrified
the
and you
blood of
drink their blood.
babies?
Yes.
Gotcha.
But you have to make them terrified and then it's released
Yeah.
and then you can drink it.
nice.
This
That's
is a
what
good-
Hollywood celebrities do to stay young.
Yeah,
Yes.
but this is a good thing he doesn't know about this.
Mhm.
If he knew about this, like, oh, I did that last Friday.
No, but
that's-
everybody knows that. Like we just like
I-
keep alert in the world. I knew about this for like that's
Kat, is that what
when-
you do?
no.
It
But like
is.
you
I
know,
don't know, man.
Google
Actually,
Chrome.
exactly
Google
what-
Chrome is half of adrenochrome. And
Yeah.
something else from Google was called adreno.
Adrenochrome.
So like it's like a hidden in plain sight type of conspiracy.
Gotcha. And you don't do that.
No. How am I going to do that?
She does
Sounds
the
like somebody who
alien.
does that would say no.
Well, whatever. I use my own blood and then I inject it in my face. You spin it first.
Oh, really?
PRP.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah. I've
what
seen the
what she
machine.
does is she spins around in the street,
Oh God.
comes back in, I pull the
Drinks
blood
her
out,
blood.
and squirt in her face.
Wow.
He makes herself dizzy. So
Yeah,
she gets
this is how we do it.
that.
Well, we don't have basements here because it would be underwater.
Right.
But
Yeah, we
You
can't,
know.
we can't do basements.
No.
unfortunately.
Kat, the
Yes.
chat is saying that we should call your mom.
I'm not doing that. Can you stop talking about it? So weird.
So weird.
I mean, the song was not weird. That was like totally cool.
You
Oh, yeah,
literally made a
that was.
song about it, and it's weird to talk about it. Okay.
I
It's
know.
not weird to make a song about it, though. Okay.
Yeah. This is why Teriak wants nothing to do with us.
I don't know. I think Teriak has a side of the story that I'm missing here.
I don't know.
I find it
We shall
fishy.
never know.
We're very
Wait,
irresponsible.
Can we
ask him.
call Teriak?
No, he won't answer, and I'm gonna have his phone number. That's weird.
Somebody find his phone number. And
I mean,
let's make it
That's
really
weird.
crazy.
Weird. Why is it so weird to find people?
Internet stalk him. Find his number. Call his mom. and
I do have
demand
his
he's-
number, but I'm not gonna call him.
Oh, come on.
Call
No.
him.
No,
Chat. Should he call
Oh
him?
my god. Oh my god. Call him, but don't say we're here.
no, he's gonna know.
Would he really?
Yes, he would. I'm live on my end. hosted
Nobody
it as
watches
well.
this. Come on.
Okay. No.
All right. Anyways.
We'll call
back-
him after you call your mum.
Yeah, we'll do that.
No.
Call your mom first.
Okay,
No.
maybe we should call her
No.
so we can get on.
Kat, why don't you want your mum to be happy?
She's fine.
She likes walking and running.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be in a wheelchair.
She was stretching just this morning.
Oh my god, she is such ADHD.
She'll be
She
doing
cannot
different kind of
sit.
stretching.
She cannot sit. She just runs around all day. She gardened 3 times
Yes,
before we woke up.
yes. And I'd given her microneedling the night before and told her not to go out in the sun.
And the first
do
thing
any
she
of
did,
that.
and then
What does
she's
she
like,
do?
"Can I
She
pressure
goes-
wash your driveway?"
She wanted a pressure wash. I was like, no, it kicks up mold. It's gonna get in your skin. Now just microneedle your face and your chest. Like, you can't do that. No.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a problem. Anyway,
Sounds like
So
it
what was
needs
the
to slow
subject,
down.
Kat?
oh,
still
what was the
waiting for-
subject? Damon, are we talking about the mental load, or are we talking about like women who date losers?
It's up to you. You're the one who's super organized and
Yeah, for reals. You're the host, bro. What the hell?
Well, I was talking about the mental load thing, and then we got derailed. We started talking about gross people dating
So
dirty
what would
people.
you like? What would you like to talk about?
Well, let's ask Jake. What would you like to talk about? The mental load or women who choose losers?
Do you see how prepared she is, Jake?
Yeah, no, for
Do you
reals.
see how
But
prepared and organized.
Jake, what do you want to talk about? Dude, I just got here, man. I'm not the host of the show.
Oh my god!
I would love to
Is that-
see. I'd love to see Donald Trump doing an interview, and the host is just like,
What do you
"What do you
want,
want
Trump?"
what do you want to talk about, man?"
Like with any interview, it's like, oh yeah, this show, our guests just pick the topic.
Well, it's like those stories where you choose
Wow.
the direction of the story.
It's choose your own adventure.
Yeah, choose your own
dude,
adventure.
what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
But you have to speak in Donald Trump's voice.
Mm,
He's talking
Yeah,
about
Which
it.
okay.
Okay, I heard that the mental load. I don't know what mental load is. I know what other loads are, but I don't know what a mental load is. Can we talk about this great mental load? It seems like a good idea. Tell me, Kat, about the mental load.
Okay, the mental load is when women say that men give them too much to think about and it causes marital problems. For example, they have to do planning and coordination, make appointments, tell them about deadlines, remembering medical things, planning the vacations, coordinating family events, or making decisions what to cook for dinner, managing finances, planning for things like that, blah, blah, blah. Emotional labor of comforting, encouraging, and addressing.
This is the reading thing that you told me about, right,
Yeah.
Daemon, where she's reading it off of Chat GPT.
How am I supposed to remember that off the top of my head? Y'all are crazy.
Okay.
Task
So this
management,
is
blah, blah, blah.
Typical,
Anyway.
typical woman shit about making it sound like. Do you know what the funniest phrase there was?
Huh.
Emotional labor. How are you gonna make? How are you
Emotional
gonna make
labor.
how you feel about something
For real.
work? Only women can be like. It's so difficult being a woman because I feel shit all the time,
Oh my
and
god.
it's kind of like hard work. So I'm gonna call it emotional labor. What
For
the
real.
fuck?
Like, Kat, I literally I do 10-hour shifts in the fucking Texas heat, 100-degree weather. And then I come home and imagine if I have to deal with a woman's mental stress. It's like, what the
Jake,
fuck?
Jake, all that hard work in sweltering heat is
Yeah.
nothing.
It's
It's
nothing.
nothing compared to when you get home
Compared to where I have
and you
to I
have to feel something.
I have
Like,
to
I'm
know what to
feeling
cook for
something
dinner for you. Okay. Fucking shit, dude.
Planning a holiday.
Yeah,
Planning how
planning a
I'm going to
holiday.
spend the money that you earn is so fucking hard.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't
Yeah,
know
but-
how difficult it is being me spending your shit. Emotional labor. Like,
I will
fucking
tell
hell.
you this. I think a lot of women do experience that though. Like they get depressed because they have to plan out like the dinner reservations, or they have to plan out the finance stuff while their husbands.
So difficult.
It's so difficult. They're working hard. They're busting their asses. They're probably on the internet hosting a show complaining about
Yeah.
it. And then, they get depressed and they want to leave their husbands. It kind of does happen in a way. I don't know why. I don't understand. I'm not a woman, but it does happen. She's got a point
So
there,
far.
Daemon.
I mean, it does happen.
does happen.
I don't complain about it, but I do experience it.
Every once in a while, you feel like, oh, Steven is not.
No,
he's
no,
not-
I don't.
When do you
I
experience
just
it? Do you
go, I
experience it
can't think of
roughly
this.
like, do you experience it roughly like 3 or 4 days out of the month?
Yeah.
Man,
Okay.
that's a lot.
That makes sense.
It's when things are coming out
About to come out.
or about to
Oh,
come out.
Mm-hmm.
you still get your Really?
Wow.
I thought. I'm sorry. I thought you were a little. Okay.
I'm sorry, I thought you were totally dried out.
Are you saying that she looks menopausal?
No.
Okay, first of all,
she
you
tells
can
me she's
take hormones.
old. I thought.
You can take hormones for the rest of your life and get your period if you want to.
So why are you taking hormones then?
Because when you stop taking hormones, everything that's called aging. Estrogen is what keeps you young. When you lose it, your skin falls.
So
And
you inject
crinkles up.
estrogen into your body?
It's a cream. I do not inject anything.
Is it
Oh.
a cream made out of baby's
I
blood?
inject.
You don't inject it.
Well, I inject.
Shush.
Oh, he injects protein. Yes.
Yes, protein
Into
Yes,
cat.
that's called
Into cat.
protein and
Disgusting.
testosterone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyways.
It all makes sense to me now.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anyways. So yeah. So women, I feel like, are complaining about being hormonal and saying it's the dude's fault, because when you're hormonal, you literally can't think about anything. You get overwhelmed very easily.
Right.
Oh, this is good. Yeah, I was telling them how, like, you.
The exact words were, Steve can't do one thing right.
Are you saying that I clean the stove just once instead of twice?
No.
No, she literally said, Steve can't do one thing right.
Yeah, she did say that.
What she meant was, there's one thing that Steve can't do right. But the phrasing was just made perfect sense to a woman, but not to a guy.
We're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So what was the phrase?
It was what he said, but it was about how you're pretty clean, but you just can't clean the stove and the kitchen when you're done cooking.
Yeah, I clean it first,
but it's
and
supposed
then
to
I
be
don't
after.
clean it after because it's too hot to clean it, and I'm burning myself. I've tried it before. I'm burning myself trying to clean. I was like, no, I'll let
Okay.
it cool off, and
Mhm.
she can do it
Okay.
because I cooked for her.
Yes, but the thing was, I was just saying, even like when we didn't live together, when you would clean the stove afterward,
yeah.
you'd leave a nice layer of grease on the top.
Yeah, it's. But at least I cook.
Lubricant. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's lubricant, right?
Mhm.
That's what I use. I put it in a little bottle and.
Okay. Anyways,
Hey, Kat, I
Yeah.
want to send you something in the back chat that kind of relates to the mental load that women kind of go through.
okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna. It's
no.
on the Twitter
What Twitter?
or
Twitter.
X. Do you have an
Oh.
X account that you could share it on, or
I
That's-
do. Let me.
that's the link that I sent you? I found it on X.
I think there's a name for it. Scheduling.
Where is the
stress
link?
is what-
Where
It's
did
in
you-
the back chat. It's in the private chat.
No.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. It's on my private chat. I forgot. I'm on your shit. Hold on. My bad. Hold on. There it is. 1 second. Okay. There it is.
Volume.
I think it's just playing a song or something. I don't know if it's copyrighted, so you might want to not play the
I'm used
song.
to that. Okay, I'll turn the song off.
So you sing into the mic.
Can you make it big? Okay, first one, I want kids. And then, hold on. Kat, it's going too fast here. You got to kind of, okay, I want marriage. Okay, I want kids. Okay. Start the family. He's at work. She's nagging. He's doing all this manual labor as well as chores. He's hiring up the rankings. Nag, emotional. She's with the kids. Okay, pause. Or rewind a bit. Pause on the dialogue, Kat.
I love how she's like,
I know, this is the whole point of the emotional
The
load.
mental load, you
The
guys.
mental load of the topic here, Kat. The romance is gone, and he doesn't give me enough attention to the girl. Yeah, girl, you deserve better. You deserve better. Facebook, you're so beautiful. I can't. God damn it, Kat. Dude, like, it's just there you go. Can't stop thinking about you. Stop. You know I'm married.
no. Sorry, wait, go back. Jake, you read that wrong.
But I did.
Yeah. Go back. What did you say? You're so beautiful. What's the next thing?
Stop. You know I'm married.
Yeah, no, you read it wrong. It's stop. You know I'm married.
You know I'm married. Stop it. Stop telling me I'm beautiful and you can't stop thinking about me, Chad or Tyrone. Then he's coming back from golf, right? She's nagging at him. Come on. You can continue.
Yeah, because you're gonna let a guy like that just come over for coffee.
Here comes Tyrone. Then she tells him, he made me feel special. How could you do this to me?
True story.
True story. Divorce. She takes the money.
Yeah.
Then he's at home. He's living somewhere else. She's getting boned by Tyrone with the dog, the house. He's in his little apartment. Continue.
Next.
And then the kids, shit, the kids are going to hate me. We miss daddy. Missing daddy. Your daddy is living a new life now. He doesn't have time for you. So she's telling the kids. So he's there. He goes to work. He's drinking. Becomes an alcoholic. It's your father's fault because he mistreated me and ignored me for years. Thank you, everyone, for your support. What an asshole. Sucks that you had to go through that. I'll always be there for you. Look at all the people. Just emotional support from the men, right? Your dad is probably out there with a new girlfriend while I take care of you kids. He's just miserable. Time for bed, kids, while Chad's knocking at the door. I'm sure Damon's been there, right? You've been the Chad knocking at the door. I'm depressed and lonely. I'm depressed and lonely. I don't know what to do. Try online dating. So he tries online dating. Plenty of fish. Don't even bother if you are shorter than 6'2" and don't have a hot bod. Must have a lot of money and treat me like a princess. My kids always come first. What the fuck? Remember, kids, daddy loves you and misses you a lot. Whatever, dad, we know that you have a new girlfriend and don't have time for us. The mother turning the kids against him. And then he texts, why did you tell the kids that I have a new girlfriend and didn't have time for them? Question. Because it's probably true. And you don't try to talk shit about me to them or you'll never get to see them again. He goes through her Facebook. There you go.
Ah, shit.
No more.
Then something blows his brains out.
Yep.
Oh, what? I was hoping for a good karma finish there. I was hoping that, like, when Tyrone was in the picture, that Tyrone was going to get her pregnant and then walk out on her.
Yeah, I mean, there was no that's real shit. Yeah, thank you. That's real fucking shit right there. She rates herself a 10. Yeah, well, looking like Gorlock, right? Shout out to Shane for that one.
Oh, man.
It's TD chart ending. But that's the emotional load that I think a lot of women complain about, and they don't realize the hard work that their husbands put in. And then they turn to their girlfriends. Their girlfriends say, "Yeah, girl, you deserve better. He's not always there. He's out there either fighting. He's in the army. You know, army wives tend to cheat.
Yeah.
Or out on business supporting the family. He's not spending enough time with her. So she goes to Tyrone or Chad for emotional support. And what's that saying? A shoulder to cry on turns into
A
A penis
peen to
cry on.
ride on.
a peen to ride on. Exactly. That's true shit right there.
This is true too. Mhm.
The higher the rating, what the fuck?
Yeah, the bigger the girls. It's almost like they're giving you.
Okay, that's what they meant. Okay, the bigger the girl. Okay, I wasn't too
What
sure
were
what
you
the fuck.
thinking?
The last thing you said was the peen to ride on, and then that comment showed up. Dude, okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, so I wrote, and this is not Chat GPT,
Good.
but I still have to read it, so like it's gonna sound like that. So
Well, it's going to sound like that if it sounds like you've never written it or read it before. So
Probably.
let's see.
okay, so I put like the male mental load, work-life balance, juggling professional responsibilities and family life, financial responsibilities, including budgeting, planning for the future, because women don't really think of the future as much outside of like whatever goes into their 401k or whatever is automatically done. Shh. Family planning, similar to what mothers do, organizing family activities, scheduling events, coordinating, driving, logistics, emotional support, because they have to emotionally support the mother and the kids. Task management, being aware and involved in household tasks.
Oh, okay.
Role expectations, navigating societal and personal expectations about the role within their family. Shared parenting and household responsibilities in this modern world. And personal well-being, also managing their own personal mental health amidst the same basic responsibilities.
Fuck that. Ow. I just broke my ankle, I think.
Yikes.
So, Damon, you just broke your ankle. So let me give you a little bit of advice here.
No,
Oh, the accent.
it's not a real.
Rotate your foot one direction, go the other direction. We'll put the bones back into place.
He didn't break his ankle.
No. Some lady
can't
was
move
over
it. I
there.
can't move it.
She broke his ankles.
I can't move it. Oh, no, that made it worse.
Like the sound effects.
Well,
Yeah, it's too late now. It's
Oh, fuck. Actually, it doesn't hurt anymore. Oh,
because
fuck.
is it way off to the side?
No, but it's fucking swollen. Shit. Ah, no, it's all right. I think it'll be
Well,
all right.
you've got to do your rotations, and you've got to like actually walk on it unless the bones are broken. Otherwise, you're gonna have more problems.
he's gonna be fine.
I don't know. We're worried. He might
He's
have to
fine.
actually sit this one out instead of stand.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
Hang on a second. I've got some painkiller.
Oh, is it in powder form? You can do one line or two.
No,
Ah, is this rum?
it's
Oh my
diplomatico.
gosh.
Yes,
That sounded like a rum pop to me. Like a-
diplomatico. Yeah, that's good. That'll take care of it.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yep, that's
Wonderful.
good. Oh shit, that was smoky.
That's what you said.
What's going on? Is this? See, I shouldn't be the only one that gets the heat for Teriyaki leaving. I feel like Damon's alcoholic breaks also played a part in that. Because he's like straight
Hang on
edge.
a second. Teriyaki is Irish. You can't accuse me of being an alcoholic.
But he
No.
doesn't drink.
He only drinks when there's baptismal going on,
Yeah, that's what he told us.
and he's been searching for baptismals for.
Why do
I
you
don't
say
know.
it like that?
Well,
Baptism. Why do you say it?
Baptismal. I like the word it's more, is it
That's
baptismal?
not. No, that's not how they say it. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Baptismal.
That's right.
Anyways, so
So, what were we talking about before this? You were talking about guys. Yeah, guys do not open up about mental health. That's bullshit. That was so retarded that my ankle spontaneously broke. You can't just be like, you need to open up about your mind. That was the biggest lie that contributed to the emasculation of men. Fuck the mental health shit. Like, actually,
Can
look
I
into
say
the
what
data
I
into
think?
therapy. You'll see that Western therapy is only geared towards women. It doesn't work for men.
It doesn't work for women.
Well, it doesn't work for women either, but it's 100% doesn't work for men. We shouldn't be opening up about shit. Men can compartmentalize. We can ignore that shit and focus on other stuff, and we're fine. We don't need to cry about shit.
But you drink.
Yes. And we're fine.
Oh my god. Okay. So I think I know what happened. Women didn't really mean tell us your problems. Women thought being emotionally available was tell us how much you would die for us, how much you love us,
it's
how much you
misery
yearn
love
for us.
company. It's
Huh?
misery love company. Women are miserable and they want to drag the men down with them. How do you do that? Cry more. Fuck off.
What?
Women wanted men to cry. Look at the fucking magazines. Men
Yeah,
need
but
to be
that was
okay
the
with
propaganda.
No.
Yeah,
no.
of course
The
it was.
propaganda said for the men to cry, but the actual woman who said, yeah, they should be more emotional, what they meant, the ones who just went along with it, what they actually meant was, I just want you to like cry that, at the thought of losing me and cry and tell me how much you love me more than anything else, like that type of emotion, not tell me your problems and cry like you can't handle them. See, that's the disconnect.
Immediately, any girl that sees a guy cry for whatever reason, other than very specific reasons like their mother died or whatever, their pussy is going to dry
Oh
out
my God, see,
so
don't say that
much.
word.
It's going to be
Yes,
completely
yes.
dehydrated. Nothing's getting in there. And
This
it's
is a
gonna
respectable
grow teeth.
news channel.
It's going to bite off.
Very
whatever
respectable
gets
news
in there.
channel. Yes.
I'm just saying, like, you can't be like some dude going around and giving her emotions on your shoulder so she can like mop up the tears with her hair.
Yeah.
This is like, you gotta,
Okay, the problem is because if you tell a girl your problems, you're just telling her you can't solve problems, and then she panics.
Let's not pretend like women want their problems solved.
They
Because
do.
anytime a woman
they
complains to a guy and a guy offers solutions, guys, what the fuck happens?
You're not listening. You're not listening to me.
Yeah. They don't need to solve their problems. They just want to fucking moan, and they want you to sit there and be like,
And listen, yeah.
No. I think they want knight in shining armor coming in to fix their problems, and we just don't know their problems
Yeah.
at
Like,
all because
Yeah.
we're not listening to what they really want.
okay,
Because we can't translate all the paragraph of
womanese.
things. There's a few words in there we have to piece together, and we still don't know what the hell it is that she wants. That would be the thing. Yeah.
That goes to prove, though, especially with wanting the guy to cry and be emotional, it's because the honest reason for this contradiction is because women, and no disrespect, women don't know what the fuck they want. Why are you laughing? Women don't know what the fuck they want. They
It's
want
true.
a guy to cry. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Well, if I told this to most young girls, right? Most young women would think this is the perfect guy. It's the perfect date. Like if a guy would take a girl out, cook her a meal when they get back home. Like, let's say they go out, they go for a walk for no particular reason, because that's what women like to do. I just want to walk. Where? It doesn't matter. We'll just go for a walk. To do what? I just want to be out and walk. Okay, fine. We're going to waste an hour of the day doing that shit. Then we're going to come back. I'll cook you a meal. I'll clean up. I'll take care of all that. You just sit down, put your feet up, whatever. And then I'll sit next to you and we're going to watch a movie. What movie? I really want to watch Notebook with you. She's going to be like, this guy fell from fucking heaven. And then you're watching the Notebook. And at the end, what's going to happen? She turns around. She looks at the guy. Did this guy really like watching this film? And he's got a single solitary tear rolling down his cheek. She's going to be like, this guy is the best guy ever. And then do you know what happens when they go into bed and he's about to fuck her? She's going to ask herself, why am I not wet right now? Why am I not turned on? And it's because subconsciously she knows this guy is a fucking loser.
Beta.
Oh my God.
That's from Stepfire right there.
True. Yes.
No shit.
Okay, well, how about one time when I came to you with a problem? Remember, like my old
One
boss, he was-
time?
Okay, I'm talking about a specific event.
Oh, okay.
There's been only one time. She
Yeah,
has not
yeah, I was
asked
like, that
anyone
one
any other- After
Never
that
been-
time, she was done. Like,
It was done.
not gonna
No.
ask him again. He's an idiot.
Okay,
That
so
reminds me of an
first
episode of
time.
Everybody Loves Bremen, bro,
I was
where he's tasked to do chores and he does them really bad on purpose. So his wife doesn't ask him to do it again. So she ends up doing the chores for him.
I was
that's
told
called
to do that.
weaponizing competence.
Yeah, I
a
like it.
patient of mine told me, like, when I was doing renovations of the house, she said, do a really bad job on the painting job on the cabinets so you don't have to do
Yeah.
the kitchen. I said,
She was a woman, right?
yes.
Of course.
Well, identifies as a man, but no, she was a woman. I said, no, I can't do that. My ego, I'm looking, no, I can't do that. She said, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. I said, no, I
Nope.
can't do that.
It's your house. It's different.
It's
Anyways,
but, yeah.
so
Okay.
the story that happened. Okay,
about Planet.
no, yeah, Planet was giving me some trouble at work. She was my boss. I couldn't handle it. Remember, she had called and I put on speaker and you heard her screaming at
Mhm.
me,
Yes.
Shit.
and I was like screaming and crying.
This is not normal screaming and crying. This is like mental breakdown, shrieking in the corner, cannot
God.
stop or control herself. Like inconsolable.
Okay.
And
So
what did you do?
killed the boss.
I said quit.
Good job.
This is coming from someone who didn't never really work for someone, but
You're not listening to me, Steven.
The what?
I never really worked for. I mean, I have. But
No, he always had his own job, like was his own boss, so he didn't know how hard it was to like find other jobs.
Yeah.
He's like,
just quit.
like 4 years later, just no more jobs. So he's like, oh,
But also, I knew that I could take care of her. I mean, we would be fine.
Right.
So it wasn't like I needed her to make money. Were we married at that time?
yes,
Okay.
that's why I asked you, or why you could say that. Because if we weren't married,
Yeah, I don't think I could have. Because I remember it was in that condo.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were in.
anyways. So the important thing is he solved it.
Yeah. And look
Why?
at this
So
today.
women do like it when
Wait,
dudes
wait,
solve
wait. He
problems.
solved it.
Sure.
He solved it because what? You quit?
Yeah.
The
Ah.
other option would be for me to slash her tires, cut her brake lines, and then
I
hope
thought
that
you were gonna say
95
slash her throat.
traffic. I stopped myself. I switched to
You'd
the
be like, sweetie, you dig a hole. I'll be back in about an hour.
See, that would be romantic, though.
No, I think we would do a bonfire on the
Problem, we lived
beach.
in an apartment. We couldn't bury anything.
No, we couldn't.
Or
But
imagine, if
there's
Steve,
Everglades.
imagine if Steve had like the brain of a cat, right? Not cat, you cat, but an actual cat. And then you wake up the next day. You wake up the next day and he's waiting like outside on the porch, like in front of the door. And you open the door and he just spits out the body of your boss. Like,
or just your left boob.
What?
Yeah.
Nothing
That
else.
worked too, I
Oh my
guess.
god,
It was big, but
it's bigger than your body.
yeah, Planet was.
I told you about like Planet. We would call her Planet because Well, the other girls called her planet. I said, "Why are you guys calling her planet?" And they would see she's so big that her gravitational pull moves everything. So they would shake the stapler and everything on the desk when she'd enter a room. And I'm like, "What's going on here?" But everybody did it.
It would shake the desk.
That poor woman.
That's pretty great. That's pretty good.
But you know what? She was a terrible person. Can we say that?
She was mentally unstable. I think.
Why
needed
are women
progesterone.
put in positions of authority?
Because women fail upwards.
That's true.
What?
Kind of like Joe Biden, he falls up the stairs rather than falling down the stairs. That's
So
what women do.
Kamala is failing upwards.
Yeah, she's failing
Yeah.
upwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see.
Because
in
She
only
the
went
shitty
down
women.
before. Now she's going up.
she's going up.
Only shitty women fight to get ahead. The good women, decent women, like just even when they get into the workplace, are usually happy in their place and they'll just carry on doing their job. But the shitty
Yep.
women will bitch and moan until they get kind of put forward and made somebody else's problem.
Yep.
Because like that's the workforce is like that. You can't really demote people, but you can promote them somewhere else to be somebody else's problem.
Yeah.
I mean, she got that position because she did an online MBA or something like that, whatever you call it.
NDA.
MBA?
NBA, the
NBA.
National Basketball.
No. What? B
Masters
No,
in Business
M.
Administration.
M Masters in Business Administration. MBA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And M. Okay, gotcha. MBA. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
More Bitches Association.
sure. But anyways, so she thought she was a hot shit because she did that stupid online course, and then she told me like she cheated because you can just look up the answers while you're doing the tests right next to you.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's
Yes.
because you're nice and you didn't take advantage. You should have blackmailed her after that.
Yeah. That would have been the right thing.
They
to
don't
do.
care. They already hired her. Like they really don't give a crap. They're like, well, she did it. Who cares? She's your boss now. Oh my God, it was terrible. I actually had clients that offered to offer for me. Really sweet, kind.
You mean the serial killer?
Yeah, he was a serial
Yeah,
killer.
the one with
kind
the,
of was.
Did he have the frozen head in his freezer?
Yes.
That one?
So you're
Okay.
saying he's really, really weird. He didn't actually kill people.
Oh
right?
yeah, he's just.
No,
he's
he
weird.
was. I believe. There's like a double jeopardy law, so you can't be tried. I don't know how it works.
So
But,
he
like,
actually killed someone?
Yeah.
Yes,
Holy
she
shit.
saw
Okay, I
his
thought you were
head.
just
I
being
didn't see it,
tongue-in-cheek.
Steven.
Okay.
She's like, I
That's
love
what
how
she's
she's
saying
like,
now.
he's really sweet. He's such a sweet guy. He's a
No,
serial
but he
killer.
was. Look. I understand why he had to do what he had to do.
He had to kill her.
Okay, and it's not him. He didn't do it. It was his boyfriend that did it. So
Oh.
you know.
His
Oh, wow, the
he's
story
gay.
gets better.
It was his boyfriend. So
That's a
anyways,
twist.
so the boyfriend was like
That's
my friend, and he was like telling him about what his boyfriend did and why he had to kick him out of the apartment. And like, you know, I knew them both. Anyways,
okay, that makes
So
more
what happened was
sense.
this
Let me guess,
dude,
he didn't clean the toilet after he used it.
no, because the cops, you know, he found an article about what he did. He confronted him about it. He admitted it. He's like, yeah, I did do that. And the guy's like, you know, you can't stay here anymore. I don't want any heat. And he's like, yeah, okay, I got it. And he left. Like he was very reasonable.
It's a reasonable serial killer. Okay.
So what had happened was he's obviously mentally unstable in the worst possible ways you could imagine. He's a complete psychopath, sociopath, everything.
But really
So-
sweet.
No, not him. I'm talking about the guy who did the thing.
Right.
Anyways, my client was super sweet. A psychopath, but I don't think. Yeah, he's
He
capable.
was a psychopath.
He was also capable, but
So wait, are both of them serial killers then? Because you're making it sound like both of them were serial killers.
I don't think that the one that I was talking to that I like was a serial killer.
Well,
But I think he was capable of it because he had no, like, you know what I mean? Like, didn't feel remorse, didn't feel like it was wrong, just felt like a matter of fact about those type of things.
well, they were just murdering each other's ass.
Oh gosh.
That's about
I
all the
was gonna
murdering
say,
went on.
Maybe it's like, yeah,
I'm
I was
gonna
thinking
murder
maybe
your
it's
ass.
like, well, he fucked the serial killer, so he caught that. So now he's a serial killer as well.
Anyway, so the story was the boyfriend, the article was basically the boyfriend, when they got together, like, okay, so his boyfriend came out of jail, they met, and he's like, you can
Oh.
stay here in exchange for like being my butt buddy or whatever. Whatever.
This
Butt
sounds
buddy.
like a modern day Disney movie. It's like a modern day, like,
The Disney
like-
princess
Or
story.
or Netflix. TV show to movie. Yeah.
Yes. So, anyways,
Pride,
so
love stories. They
I know.
made it after prison. He destroyed his ass.
Are you gonna let her in?
I don't know. I think she's here.
Did she get in the house?
Cat's mom.
Ooh.
Oh,
Can we
no,
put
she's
her-
not. Just a minute.
Anyways, about the serial killer. So apparently, the
Ooh, Cat's
boyfriend.
mom's here.
Shut up. So the boyfriend went and saw the article. The article was like the boyfriend had a girlfriend. So he was only like gay for room and board. He was a hobosexual, just like my song that we played earlier. Did we play that song?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Okay, hobosexual is about guys like this. So anyway, so he was gay for room and board. And then he had a girlfriend, like whatever. But apparently the girlfriend got pregnant and she told him he better take care of it and blah, 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 put him in this situation. So he is completely psychotic. So he ended up killing her, chopping her head off and putting it in the refrigerator.
Oh.
And then her mom came home screaming, saw everything. So then he killed her.
Why in
and
the
put her head in the
refrigerator?
refrigerator. I don't know. I
mean, that
why
goes in the
all the
freezer.
steps. Yeah, maybe it was a freezer. I don't know if it was a big enough freezer for two.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I have a request for the hobosexual song.
Oh. What?
no, Amanda, please
that?
take that back.
Yeah, what is Amanda talking about? What did I miss?
It's
She
one of my new songs.
Nice.
No, Jake, you don't.
Is it
hear
good?
Yeah,
No.
it's so good.
The last
No.
song was pretty good.
See? You see, Daemon, you just don't believe in me.
That's not my job. That's Steven's job.
Oh my god. Anyways,
That's my job when I'm your daddy.
Oh my god.
When I'm your daddy,
Wow.
then I will support you in that, and I'll ask to hear your music.
Okay. Anyways, so that's the story of the serial killer boyfriend and the end. Anyways, so that guy offered to off my boss because he's like, look, this bitch is giving you some problems. Do you want me to just take care of her? There's no connection to me.
There's
Take
no
care of it?
connection to me. Yeah, there's more room in my fridge. It's all good.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I'm literally
I'm
like,
getting requests on my end for the song.
you see, Daemon, people want to hear my music.
Oh wow! It's so amazing that you care what the audience want now when it's not about fucking your mom.
What's the name of the song? Homosexual?
Hobosexual.
Oh, hobo, like a poor person sexual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
I think-
the audience are going to be like, "Oh, never
I
mind,
think-
man. We don't
Yeah,
want to hear it."
I think the content machine on Instagram made a comedy skit about that. We can't
You're
hear you,
muted,
Kat. You're muted,
Oh,
Kat.
I'm gonna play
Oh,
just
now
a few
would be a good
minutes.
time to play the song. Oh wait, what?
Just a little.
Oh, there's a
bit.
video to it and everything. Okay.
You
The guy's sleeping.
stains on his shorts just so some feel support. Mid-afternoon, he's watching some cartoons. Are you a buffoon? No, girl, you're with a hobosexual. You know he's not an intellectual. His wallet's in the car perpetual. Yet somehow your relationship is consensual.
What the fuck is this, dude?
Room and board from you.
Yeah, you're regretting it now.
Yeah, this is gay.
Just be hypersexual. The cheating he'll do is eventual. You know that it's true. He's a hobosexual. Mama kicked him out, but he won't go without. He found you.
That guy's a
And
homosexual.
he's here to pursue, maybe screw. You know this is true. Just a hobosexual. Our warnings have been ineffectual. Hugs you from behind as you pay for his fine. Why do
I
you
saw that
think
video.
this is fine? No, girl, oh girl, you're with the homosexual. You know he's not an intellectual. His wallet's in the car perpetual. Yet somehow your relationship is consensual. No, girl, oh girl, why don't you find someone more conventional? You're with a homosexual. You know he's not an intellectual. His His wallet's in the car perpetual. Yet somehow your relationship
Oh yeah, Jake, you're gonna
consensual.
see Agent Tom Cruise.
Mama
Uh-huh.
kicked him out, but he won't go without. He found you. And he's here to pursue, maybe screw. You know this is true.
Yay.
This song is not fighting the Matrix.
I want to see that last couple fall off the cliff they hiked up.
That song is definitely not fighting the Matrix, Cat.
It is funny though. It amused me.
Yeah, but okay,
It's
see,
good for you to make yourself laugh.
here's the thing. I thought the girl would be the hobosexual because she's attracted to broke guys. So the girl would actually be the hobosexual, not the guy. So logically, your song is already kind of dumb.
I mean,
Don't
they're
make
both
her- don't make her
homosexuals. I don't know.
No, because the woman has money.
Okay,
the-
yeah. So then she's a homosexual.
She's the hobosexual. Yeah,
yeah.
she's attracted to
Don't,
men
don't,
that.
don't make her think too much, Jake.
Yeah.
You saw
Well, that's
her
what I'm
eyes when
saying.
you
I'm just
told her
saying,
that.
like, logically, that doesn't make sense. I thought the girl would be homosexual. Yeah. And by the way, on my end, Stepfire says, "Don't bring logic to this, bro." He tells me, "Don't bring logic to this." Don't break her song. Don't break her heart with the song here. But yeah, technically, the woman would be a hobosexual. By that logic.
Okay, fine, whatever. You want me to redo the song?
Please, yes, redo the song where it's like, "Girl, you're the hobosexual." Yeah.
Damn. But I really like the ending of that where she starts screaming hobo. That's like my favorite part. Hobo.
Oh, the last 3 seconds of the song.
That's the best part.
I guess.
Anyways.
Yeah, I loved the ending as well.
I love the part where like it just stops playing. That's my favorite part of the song. Where it's just silent.
Yeah.
Cat, you're muted.
The fade out. The fade
I'm
out.
talking to my mom.
perfect.
Sit.
Oh, Mama Cat's here.
Put this in your ear.
She's
Yes,
a
I will.
baddie.
Put it in your ear.
She's a total baddie. Daemon, go ahead and tell her she's a baddie, please.
Yeah, she's a baddie, definitely.
Stop.
What?
Anyway, so this is my mom, and you can say hi. No?
Can put this.
Well, she can't put it on. You have to teach her.
She's having
Okay.
difficulty putting it in.
You gotta wrap it around. You have the wrong.
You would behave, bro.
Like,
Yeah, behave, Daemon. Bro, seriously.
Oh, shut up.
you'd have to push it hard in.
I hate the things.
No, just you gotta hook it around.
I'll
You just
Steve
gotta
to
hook it,
come
you
to
gotta-
Greece from the counter.
No.
Tell
It
Steve
hooks
to use the
around
Greece.
here. It's not like anything you've used before.
Oh, there you go.
Not like anything you've used before. What?
It's so annoying.
What's so funny, Kat?
I don't know. It's just so I just brought you here today to discuss my childhood. I don't know.
Jeez. On my end, they're saying hi, Cat's mom to you. So, off the bat.
Hello.
You can speak.
Yeah.
It's okay. Anyways, so
Welcome to the internet, Cat's mom.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
so
Hello.
how is it being my mom?
It's a lot of fun.
Oh
You're
my-
nuts.
Okay. So I got nothing, you guys.
Hey, can you play the song?
I don't want to
Play the song. Play the song for
I
her.
don't want
Just can we get her reaction on the song?
She is so proud of it.
to.
Get her reaction on the song.
Okay, for 1 second.
No, the whole thing.
No, because it's
Come on.
Damon's got a crush. Oh, what a surprise. On Cat's mom with those sparkling eyes. He's planning a wedding, thinking it's grand. But Cat's rolling her eyes, she can't understand. Oh, Daemon, what a wild ride. Trying to marry Cat's mom with so much pride. breaking her hips and doing backflips, whatever it takes, just to put his plan in place. Father-in-law Daemon, ain't that a fad? Kat's husband Steve happily calls him dad. He bought a big ring and a fancy new suit, hoping Kat's mom will say he looks cute. But now he's Kat's dad and Steve's father-in-law too. Kat's shaking her head, how is this true? So if you hear laughter and see Damon's grin, just know Steve and Kat are now moving in, shooting beer off the balcony overlooking the lake. Kat's mom and Daemon, a quirky love tale, in his huge ass home they shall prevail. Oh Daemon, Daemon, what a wild ride, trying to marry Kat's mom with so much pride, breaking her hips and doing backflips, whatever it takes, just to put his plan in place. Father-in-law Daemon, ain't that a fad? Kat's husband Steve happily calls him dad. Kat's husband Steve happily calls him dad.
So this is Daemon. This is Daemon, by the way. Right here, this is Daemon.
She can't see him.
Oh yeah, no, but that's his little avatar. That's the voice coming out.
Yeah.
I'm not Daemon. I'm not the one singing about breaking him. It's him right there. This one right here. That's him.
Hello, Kat's mom.
Anyways, what do you think of our song?
I think you're not.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how proud are you?
I am super proud, honey.
Of the song? Yeah. It's a great song.
God. Anyways, that's it. You can
No.
Wait.
No, we're done. We're done.
We got some questions.
No.
You guys had your chance.
No. What? You cock tease.
No, we don't want that guy. We don't want him. We want Kat's mom
bring
back.
her back.
We want Kat's mom back, not Steve.
Bring.
Go away, Steve. Go away.
No, go away, Kat. We just want Kat's mom and Steve.
Kat's mom and Steve.
Kat's a buzzkill. Why is this man taking forever to put in a pair?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Kat's mom. Jeez.
What the fuck is taking so long, Steve?
He's getting it.
What did she do with this?
What did you do with it?
broke it.
No, I was fine. She was like, whatever. It's okay. I take full ownership of this.
Steve, come on, man.
He'll figure it out. Just give him a second.
I did rock climbing. I know how to undo knots.
Do you know Ivan is walking?
Steve, bring her back. Bring her back, dude. Bring her back.
No, she's gone. She's
Bring
gone.
her back now.
Went
Bring
for
her
a
back
walk.
now.
Oh, by the way, Charlotte on my end says hi to everybody here on panel. Except for she mentioned you, Steve. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Steve, bring
I was
Kat's
about to
mom
get
back.
offended and just leave.
Yeah, I was like, everybody except for Steve. No, his name's in there too.
That asshole.
His name's in there. Like,
He's
I was
got too much
reading
male
it.
energy.
Steve, Kat fucked up. Bring her mom back.
No, I
Kat
did
fucked
not.
up.
Look.
She fucked up because she's a shitty host. Bring the mother back.
Jeez. Anyways.
90%
I
of the show is you
literally
shitting
just
on me.
introduced myself, and the Kat's like, "Fuck off, mom." No, bring her back.
All right. Well,
Okay.
anyways, that was nice. I'm gonna hear it later.
Oh,
Yeah.
your mom's right, Kat. You're such a fucking disappointment.
She didn't say that. Come on.
She did. She said it earlier on.
Oh. Okay.
She
Well, I
did
guess
it?
I didn't hear that part.
It was
She did. That's why she left to go drinking. She's trying to drink all her past troubles away.
Wow.
Because she didn't
Anyways.
have Daemon.
Oh no. Anyways,
Pressed.
so
Kat, can I plug in something really quick?
what are
poor
we
favor.
doing?
That's
I just want to plug in the debate tonight on Project Reveal Pod. I said the
Tonight?
channel.
When? Now?
No. Debate in 30 minutes on Project Veal Pod. It's going to be Stepfire versus Juna, who is a leftist, progressive type of guy, on the subject of presidential immunity. So we'll be having Saturday night debate on Project VealPod in about 30 minutes, ladies and gents. So that should be fun. Kat is always there. Kat I expect you to be there. So she'll be there. Steve, do you have a YouTube channel? Where the hell?
Of course
No.
not.
No,
Where the hell are you at in the chat, bro?
He doesn't have a chat. He doesn't go on YouTube.
I don't have anything right now.
Well, make like a
Ever.
YouTube channel about like like doctors reacting to like television shows, and you're like, oh yeah, like Dr. House is bullshit.
They
Like that
would hate
guy?
me.
You
They
should
would-
do it, bro.
That would get me canceled.
Yeah,
immediately.
immediately.
Because I go hard against. like,
Yeah,
bullshit.
what he
I
does,
hate bullshit.
he's not allowed to do publicly because
Why?
it's against pharma and stuff like that. So you have
Just
to
do
tell-
it.
No, I get
For what, 2
canceled immediately.
seconds?
What's the point?
Yeah, but you should do it anyways. I'll be in the chat.
No, I support it with research studies and all this other clinical data.
and they'll still
they
cancel
would,
you,
they
it
would
doesn't
still
matter.
do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you
know
can come on
people
my
that-
channel and talk about it.
That's what we got a strike
Sounds
for last
interesting.
time. Just basically,
No way, dude.
we got a strike for admitting what.
Don't say it.
Well, what?
Don't say it.
Was it
We
on the?
promised you would.
No,
Not allowed to say it.
he's gonna
Bring your
mention-
mum back, and I won't say it.
He was going to
Ah!
mention. What was he going to mention? The anal hair bleaching comment that I
What?
made that causes cancer.
No,
shit.
What are you
Yeah, that
freaking
was-
talking about now? I can't have any
I
of you
give
people
some
on.
health advice, and someone asked.
No, it
I
was
think
not.
that-
That's not how we got a strike. No.
No, we basically pointed out that the I'm going to say it. If you
Don't
don't,
say it. Don't
The
say
vaccine.
it.
No,
Yeah.
No.
The vac.
No.
The
The
vacuum.
vacuum.
Yeah.
Anyways, so do you want to say any health stuff to us before we go
Does
Yeah.
anyone have any questions?
on your health? Does anybody have any health concerns that we can discuss before we go?
How are you doing living with Kat?
How's your
Yeah.
health?
Mentally healthy, physically not. But
Mm.
yeah,
Hey Steve, is it
Whoa.
healthy? Is it a healthy thing to like release your vowels twice a day?
Vowels or bowels?
Vowels.
are we talking the front or the back?
The back.
Oh,
That's healthy,
anything-
right?
Anything beyond 3 is a problem. But
Really?
If it's less than
It's supposed
3,
to be every time you
1
eat.
to 3. No. 1 to 3. If it's every time you eat, there could be an inflammatory processes going on that making you evacuate. But 1 to 3 times a day is okay. Anything
Okay.
more than that or less than that is a problem.
I think 1 is not enough unless you only eat 1 today.
No, 1 is perfectly fine. We are meant to go gather things up, not have to shit while a bear is attacking us. I mean,
Right.
Wouldn't that be the best time?
we have
though?
a colon to hold things there until we're right and ready to go.
Yeah. Interesting. There you go.
Right,
So it's
right.
healthy 2 times a day is good then.
Yeah. 2
I
times
like
a
how
day
we
is
went
perfectly
straight to
fine.
shit, but okay.
So I was just wondering because I'm like, I heard it wasn't, and I was like, no, I think it is. It's pretty
Well,
good.
the other question is, what's the consistency? Is it formed, soft,
Lord.
hard?
Oh.
Is
Maybe,
it
maybe
bu-
we can go to a
Is
less.
it like mid, like hardish but
Mid?
liquidish?
wow.
If it's formed, that's perfect. If it's less than formed, you might have a transit issue in which you're going through. It's going faster through your system,
Uh huh.
and then you'd have to look at, well, maybe you got some hydrogen probiotics that are too much in your system, or maybe you've got a little bit of IBS. Maybe you get nervous and then go to the bathroom. But just get a comprehensive stool analysis, and you'll be able to find out what's right and what's wrong.
There you go. Okay, that's as
Awesome.
far as I'll.
Flavor and smell. I'm not gonna-
Jake wants to start asking, but what about gay people? Do they shit more often?
Shut up.
Well, are you a top or a bottom? I mean, you got to go clean out those pipes first, or
Well, doctor.
Wow. You guys don't have like a non-disgusting topic question on health?
Jeez. Okay. I'm pretty sure I do. I just gotta think of something else here.
he's filtering through.
Oh my
I,
god.
I'm
He doesn't want to talk about erectile dysfunction that he has. He doesn't want
no.
to...
I think I'm pretty good.
no.
I mean, no. I mean, I'm trying to think.
What about you, Damon? Do you have
Yeah.
any health questions. It doesn't
Health
have to be
questions?
about you, just in general.
Besides your broken ankle.
Hmm
No, I'm good.
He's perfectly healthy.
I'm perfectly.
How many drinks of water is too much in a day?
Oh my God. Okay. What about?
See, there's no content because you don't want to bring your mom on. So
I could always do the PSA of
Don't
always,
say anything gross.
No, well, I mean, it's
Oh, no.
important. Relationship
No.
podcast, right?
Oh,
so
no. It's not a relationship podcast. It's the news.
lights on checks. Lights on checks. So when you're about to have
What?
sexual concourse with someone,
Whoa.
Wait, hold
turn
on.
the
I'm
lights on.
interested. Wait, why?
you turn the lights on
Okay.
so that you
Oh
can
my
see
God.
if there's bumps
This is
or any sort of like lesions or
Horror advice.
sores or like stuff seeping
So,
out.
oh,
where it shouldn't
sweetie,
be.
I just discovered that you're a syphilitic bitch.
Yes, and you walk out on them.
Yeah.
You start. No, you laugh first.
No.
Then you walk out.
No. The fact that he's like, you have to have a pocket flashlight when you go on a date with a girl, just in case.
I didn't
The
say
fuck? Who
pocket
says that?
flashlight. Let's not be that crazy. I mean, you get one that goes on your head. You
And then you go down.
and then
go
you
in.
go down there. It's like
You need
Going
to
into the
survey the
cave.
terrain before you go down on her.
that's
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
don't forget your helmet. Condom. Sorry.
Oh, do you want to talk about like testing for stuff before you
Oh,
engage in stuff?
how about you tell them what you made me do?
Mm.
No.
What did you make
Okay,
him
we
do?
don't have to.
I worked for an AIDS clinic.
Mhm.
What did you make him do?
Wow.
What did you make?
Wow.
Dude, off the bat, well, I work for an AIDS clinic.
She was
There
like,
you go. What did you make him
you
do?
just turned 20 and you're great. I think you're dying of AIDS. I want to check you out before you do anything.
Dude, for real.
Well, well, you know how I'm like all about the psychological stuff, right? Psychological tests and manipulation, all that. You know, I'm big on that, right? I like
Yeah.
that.
You like
So anyways,
manipulating.
Yeah, I knew he was a whore, right?
40.
I mean, that is a lot. I don't care what Daemon says.
meanwhile,
That's a lot,
Kat's
bro.
Keeping quiet. Kat's keeping quiet about the 120 that she fucked.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Could you imagine?
110. Come on. No, I don't know.
1 in 10.
No, 1.
I banged 1 in 10
No,
people.
no.
That's the stats.
Even a city of 500,000 is just a lot.
Yeah, anyways. So yeah, I heard that's low.
Steve should have known it was a red flag when he went to the AIDS clinic and all the people working there were like, "Hey, Kat."
Hey, Kat. Hey, Kat.
Hello. What is your name?
No.
Stranger? That's what
I-
they did.
My God. I got the test from there and I took it to him and I'm like, here, take this.
Oh,
But
oh.
I left.
Did
And
you
did
get
he
a
take
card
it?
like
So
She
when you
took-
get the
she took it
results,
to the
it doesn't
AIDS
say
clinic.
negative or positive. It gives you symbols, like weird symbols that don't mean anything.
Mhm.
So then he called me. He's like, I got this symbol. What does it mean? And I'm like, oh, let me call you back.
10, 15 minutes later.
What did you discover?
And then I'm like, I call him back. I let him sweat a little bit, you know?
Right.
So he could really think about his whoring and be
Wow,
a little drunk.
right.
wow?
Okay.
He had to think about
No,
his
wait,
calling.
let's be honest. You disconnected from some other relationships
No, I
during
didn't.
that time.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, so then I told him it's negative, and then he was like, oh, okay. But like he had a little bit of trauma, right? So he's gonna think before he does anything with some whore, right? And that's the goal.
It would have been so good if in that time he became saved and he decided that he wasn't going to fuck you. And it's just like, I'm staying away from the girl that everybody knows at the AIDS clinic. I'm staying away from the girl who, when she asks for a test, she gets like a frequent fuckers card stamp.
Jeez.
10th card, 10th punch is free. I shouldn't use punch.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's red
Anyways,
flag.
it's a good story and it's important. So anyways, Jake, have fun on your debate.
Yes, I gotta shoot out already. We got 22 minutes. So I'm just gonna quick get some beers. And then Daemon, get in there like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before. And then I'll shoot the link out to Stepfire and Junah and Teriak. I don't know where Teriak's at, but I'm gonna shoot it out to him too. So with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys later.
Catch you later.
2024.
Yeah.
Shit, hold up. There you go.
He's still here. He doesn't know.
Laters. Hold on.
He's still here.
Hold on. I just realized I fucking exited my own fucking stream. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, now later's on my end.
Yeah.
And later's on this end as well, guys. Catch you later.
Take care.
All right. Well, that was a great stream, and I'm gonna come back next week. Yes, I'm gonna come back next week. I'm gonna be more prepared, and I feel like after like 3 or 4 really prepared streams, Teriak will come back.
With Preparation H, we all can be prepared.
Anyways, I hope everybody had fun, and I'll catch you next week.